Come on, Tay girl, where you at, girl? Hey y'all. Hey y'all. Hey y'all. How y'all doing, man? How are the family members doing? How are we doing, family? Shout out to the Noty gang, girl. Shout out to the Noty gang, girl. We got a Noty queen in the building or what? Shout out to the notification gang. It's Noti gang time right now. Okay. It's Noti gang time. We're gonna do a quick Noti gang roll call and then we're gonna crown the Noti queen. Can we do that? And then we gotta get right on into it because there's a couple of things that we're gonna see on here today. And I want to put a disclaimer out there right now that today is an investigation day. Well, what does that mean? That means that we are looking into all allegations, as crazy as it may be, as as you know, outlandish as it may be. We looking up under all the rugs, all the hats, all the everything. Okay, y'all know how we get when we ready to scrape the city, and it's time to scrape the city. Okay, because we still getting justice for Ronnie. Don't ever get that twisted, girl. I don't care what answers you do on here. He gonna get justice because you gonna be accountable. You gonna be accountable. But I want y'all to see how God is moving, and I want y'all to see how we are shaking the table. So we got a lot of stuff to do on here. Tay, you got the link, boo? I'm gonna put it right here for you just in case. We got a lot of stuff to do on here. Shamice, how about as soon as I get ready to go live, my body said we gotta pee. And I was like, dang, really? Well, you're gonna wait for a minute because we're gonna do this intro. And then after we do this intro, then I'll go run and go use the bathroom. But girl, not right now. We got the rep for the Noti gang, girl. Tay, I dropped the link for you again, sis. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much, Sun Kisses. Sun Kiss Princess. Thank you so much. Because to be honest with you, I don't like when I pull it back like this because I feel like I be pulling out my edges and it be making it look thinner. So I really don't like pulling it back like this. I like having like two braids or something like that so that my edges can rest because I'm always pulling them back, putting the edge control on them, popping them and stuff like that. And my hair is very fine. So when I do that, it's easy for it to pop. You know what I'm saying? So I really don't particularly like this one, but thank you so much for making me feel more confident with it. Cause I just got a bunch of edge control on it, girl. That's all. So that the back don't be sticking out. So y'all might see a little bit of white, but girl, we know what going on. I haven't been anywhere today, girl, but work. I went to work and then I came back to the house. Okay, that's all I did. I woke up this morning, went to work, did my shift, got off my shift, and went to the house. Girl, took me a lift to the house. These lifts, bro, they getting more expensive, bro. The object of Lyft is for it to be cheaper than YouTube. But they sometimes I feel like I'm working for Lyft as much as they charge me to go to work and then as much as they charge me to get off and get back to the house. It's ridiculous. I digress. This ain't about me right now. But I do gotta tell y'all some things about me. Tell you want me to you up here. Okay, this is perfect because I want us to all um I want all of us to acknowledge this moment. So I'm so glad that y'all are right on, came right on. So before we get too deep, because I don't want to forget, let's go ahead and do our Noti Gang roll call, okay? Shout out to Neek, the Noti Queen. I got you. Britt Lombardi, Salita. Thank y'all so much, girl. Mina, thank you, Mina. Shanice, thank you so much, Shanice. Tay Tay, Shamice, Seven, TBT 808. Jamie, I did check my emails, Jamie. Today's the day. We're gonna be showing some of the videos that I got in the emails, Jamie. Today's the day. Okay? Nick, we love you, Selena. Okay? SNL, what's up? Peace and blessings, baby. Peace and blessings. Sun Kiss Princess, thank you, girl. I needed that, girl. I needed that today. Thank you so much. I love you. I love you. I love you, y'all. Let's push this out. Let's push this video on out, y'all. Let's push this video on out. If you love Krishan, then today this video is for you. If you love Krishan and you stand by Krishan and you are an avid supporter of Krishan, today this video is for you. We invite you in to our den. Okay? We invite you in to our den. Okay? Welcome to the den, girl. Welcome to the den. Now, with that being said, we gotta roll. We gotta roll, y'all. We gotta roll. Just say it, TV. Thank you for being coming back. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I love y'all so much. All right. So we got the Noty gang out there. The Chica, okay, and Wanda, okay. Thank you, Wanda Ramos. Wanda Ramos. Thank you for being here. All right. Now let's go ahead. Y'all bring me that crown now. Don't be taking all day with the crown. Come on. Bring it on now. She waiting on us. She been waiting on us since 3:30, man. Bring that camera, bring that crown on in here and stop playing. Don't nobody care about how heavy it is. You're gonna be all right. My bad, girl. Hold on. Hold on, girl. I got you. Come on to the front, though. We need you to come on to the front because we got a lot to get into today, girl. I ain't gonna rush this process, but I need you to come on to the front. You hear? Is she here, y'all? Okay. Let me get this crown for you. Now now you know how you want to wear it now. You got your hair down, you look beautiful, you look part. I like that now. Make sure you don't let this mess up your hair now. Pull you go ahead and brush it down a little bit, and I'm gonna just sit it right on top, all right? Hold up. Doggone down. Down. Dang, always down. I can tip over with this. I got it. I got it, girl. I got it. Hold up. Now, see, this is why I told you to go ahead and smooth it out. You want to do a little tilt? Now, tilt to this. All right. Let's do it like that. See, yeah, that's thugged out. That's thugged out crown. Oh, you prissy. You too prissy for that. We'll straighten it out. I like to do it on the side sometimes. But there
I
you
love this.
That looks good. That looks good. Thank you, Shamice. That looks good on you, girl. We love it. We love it. Look at her, y'all. Hashtag King Queen Neek. Hashtag Queen Neek in the chat right now, okay? Okay? Hashtag Queen Neek. Thank you, Shamice. I think I want to keep doing it, girl. I love it. Queen Neek in the chat. It's your day, baby. It's your day. You the Queen Noty gang today. Queen Neek. Did y'all see me type it? I think I put it in there, but I don't know if it went through because I hit enter. Yes, Queen Neek, let's go. Yes, I love you more. Queen Neek, let's go. That's right, girl. That's right. Queen Neek, we love you, Neek. We love you, Neek. We support you. We appreciate you coming over here and being in the family, Queen Neek. We love you. We love you. We love you, girl. Do you feel this love, Neek? Neek, do you feel this love? It could be you tomorrow, ladies. Thank y'all so much for hashtagging Queen Neek in the chat. We support our sister, okay? We don't hate, we congratulate because we know that we next. We know that our blessings are next. So we gonna clap for our sister. We gonna hooray for our sisters. We gonna cheer for our sisters because we know that our day is coming. And when our sisters go up, we don't gotta be a crab bucket and pull them down because they gonna pull us up with them. So we gonna push them up out there because we know as further we push them out there, the more they gonna pull us out there. You get it? You with me? All right. I love y'all so much, man. All right, y'all. We getting ready to start this show. Shamice, Queen Tay, I love y'all. How y'all doing? First of all, how are y'all doing today?
I'm doing good. Like I had explained to you earlier, I had some issues that I had to straighten out with my kids'
Yeah,
school. With just
yeah,
making sure that they being treated, fairly on the bus and at
Yes.
school. So yeah, I had all of that stuff straightened out. But I'm good now.
That's what's
So
up.
thank
This
you for
mama bear will
asking.
fight for her kids, and I don't blame her.
Yeah.
And I'm glad that you said that because that actually goes into something that we're getting ready to watch. You know that I 100% stand behind that because I'm going to fight for mine. And I appreciate seeing how you fight for yours. I appreciate seeing how you balance life. You know what I mean? How you balance life with your babies and your dreams and your love and your everything. I just
Yeah.
I love seeing it, Shamice. I hope you can feel that I love you, girl. And I just
Oh, of
love
course.
seeing who you are as a person. And you motivate me, girl. You motivate me because you juggling, but you catching every ball. You catching every ball. And I'm
I'm
just
trying
proud of you
to.
for that. I'm proud of
Yeah.
you.
And you
Tay,
motivate me too. I
thank
appreciate it. How
you.
you doing, Queen Tay?
You good over there, Tay? Tay might have walked off on the phone. But if she did, or she might not be able to. Tay, can you hear us? We'll come back to you after we play this video, Tay. We're gonna ask you how was your day too, girl. We know you. I know she can hear us, and she probably just can't get to the phone right this second. But I know
Yeah.
she can hear us. But yeah, y'all, how are y'all doing? I hope y'all doing well. Once again, shout out to the Noty gang, man. And replay gang, don't worry, I'm gonna shout y'all out too. But right now, we just glorifying the Noty gang because these are people who actually click that link when it comes through, man, and that means a lot to me. It really does. It means a lot to me. I know that all of y'all. How many likes we got in the video so far, Shamice? Everybody like this video right now for me. Hit the like for me real quick, y'all. Where we at in the likes? Anybody, can y'all see the likes? Cause I can't see them until I go into the
Right
other
now we got
side.
11 likes. We definitely should
All
get the
right, y'all.
likes
Come
up,
on. We got
please.
11 likes, y'all. Let's get to 40 likes. Let's get the man. I'll be happy if we get to 30 likes right now, y'all. Let's get to 30 likes right now. And when you hit the like button, put a one in the chat so I know that you did your like. When you hit the like
Hey,
button,
sis, can
put
y'all
a
hear
one in
me?
the chat. Yes, sis, we can hear you.
Okay, sorry, I was on this other phone.
Okay, I already knew. I already knew. But we just wanted to know how was your day, how you doing, you good? We just wanted to do
Oh
a quick
yeah,
check-in
absolutely.
real quick.
Yep, started off good, and I'm great.
Great, great. That's what's up.
Hey, sis.
Hey, good afternoon to you and everybody in the chat.
Good afternoon, baby. All right, y'all. So with real quick with me before we get in there, y'all, you know how you feel after like you have something planned by a certain time and then it don't get done by that certain time. I kind of felt a way about that. Like when I woke up today, I was just like a little bit irritated by that. You know what I'm saying? Like that I had something that I had to get done by a certain time and it didn't get done. Now we got an extension to May 1st for it, but when I start thinking about stuff, then I start thinking about other stuff too. And I told y'all that somebody did something without my knowledge a year and a half ago or 2 years ago that I got to get straight. And I'm just like, I hope that they don't try to pull that again because I'm not gonna be able to get them done till tomorrow. But I'm gonna have to start, letting law enforcement get involved or something because this is just crazy. Like that's messed up. It's only one person that I would give a pass for doing that. It's only one person. It's only one thing that could be said to me that will make me be like, all right, because it wasn't that much. It was like 300 and something dollars. So it's only one person that I would be like, I'm mad at you for doing that, but don't do it again. It's only one person. And if that person didn't do it, then I'm going to the police. That's all I gotta say about that. But because I didn't get one thing done, I started thinking about everything that I gotta get done. Then I start feeling, like time is ticking again, dissatisfied. And I just said, you know what? When I go live and I go live with my people, I'm chipping away at the iceberg because I'm working towards something that I really want to do. So let me just go ahead and go live right now. Is there anything else on my list of things that I could do right this moment? Nope. I went to work, came home, went live. That's fine. I talked to my kids. Both of my kids is good. And then I saw a video last night that I want to show y'all. I think it was either last night or this morning. I don't remember. But before we get into the shenanigans, I do want to go to this video real quick, y'all. I do want to go to this video. And by the way, I got some good news too. We got two good news things to talk about, and then we're gonna get into the BS. We're gonna
Okay,
get
okay,
into
I'm
the
here for
BS.
it.
Yes, girl. Yes, yes. I can't wait. So check it out. I saw this morning, right? Let me share it. And for those who I was just talking about my check-in and everything, I already feel better already. Now that I talked to Tay, Shamice, my kids, y'all, I'm already starting to feel better, because this is something that I really, really want to do full time and start businesses with and create a family with that the family that we created. So
Right.
I'm feeling better every second that go by, that I'm with y'all.
I'm glad. I'm
Thank you,
glad.
sis. I love you.
Yeah, don't be down in the dumps. It's gonna be okay, And
Yeah, it
any way I
is.
could support you, I'm here. Just reach out, and I'm willing
Thank
to help
you.
you in any way you need.
Thank y'all. I love y'all so much.
All right, love
So
y'all too.
y'all, guess what? We got some good news, girl. Look at the headline of this video. Let me see. Blueface must be real bad. Carlissa, Miss Blueface responded to her message. Now, that's 4/14/25. So that was the day before yesterday. Now, why do he got to be must be real down bad in order for him to talk to his mama? That's why I feel like this is Krishan's cousin or her sister or her secret girlfriend, because I don't understand why somebody would have to be doing horribly in order for them to talk to the mama that put them through school, made them believe that they could do anything, had them in all type of acting classes and auditions when they was a kid. Do you know people, parents who don't do that?
Mm, mm, mm.
Why do
That's
he have to
sad.
be at his lowest in order for him to want to speak to his mama? That's the problem. And we women saying this. See, this is when you reveal yourself. See, this is when you reveal who you are in the relationship, who you are as a woman. This is when you reveal yourself. If you got a man, you you don't want him to talk to his mama? Like what's up with that? You're revealing yourself, baby. Shout out to you. Shout out to Lola Lee. Even though we don't agree, Lola always got the tea. But Lola, this is going too far.
It
Saying that that
is.
man had to be
She
drowning.
always does. Oh,
Yes, this is crazy, Lola. I don't care if you're getting paid for this. This is non-productive to us as a community. This helps us not. But at the end of the day, the devil mad when God doing his work. Let's see what God did.
This is Lola.
Y'all know we've been praying for that whole family. We've been praying for Blueface. We've been praying for Carlissa. We've been praying for Jaden and Carlissa. And look what God did with that. And they will never, ever, ever be split or separated or divided again. They will stand strong as a family, period, because that is them at their strongest. Everybody doing what they're strong at and moving the family forward for the generation that's coming, for the Journey and Jaya and Journey and Javon and what I'm saying, Andre kids and Kelly kids and all of that. The Kardashians can do it, but we can't do it as a people. We can't build a empire as a people. No, man. Root your people on, man. Watch this video.
Lee T. Hey everyone, how are you guys doing? Welcome to my channel. So Carlissa was on Instagram Live saying that Blueface has found his way home. So before she went live, she shared her receipt of the conversation. Here it is right here. Carlissa said, "Hey son, I got you, love you." And that was April 13th at 3:46 p.m. And Blueface responded on April the 14th at 11:36 a.m. and he said, "I love you too." So the
Okay.
caption said, "He found his way out the dark and into the light,
Oh.
just like..."
Okay. He said, I love you too. That's what's up. I don't know if y'all heard me the other day, maybe about a week, 2 weeks ago, or maybe shorter than that. I put a one in the chat if you remember hearing me start to say, you know what? Blueface is really making me mad. And if he don't talk to his mama soon, then I'm gonna be, on the borderline of being done. Who remembers me saying that? Who remembers me saying I'm gonna need for Blueface to talk to his mama? That's what he needs. Thank you, Lakeisha. I only need one. Thank you so much, sis.
Like God promised. So before all this God talk, I guess she was responding to people calling her a narcissist. And she said, I sure hope y'all don't think it hurts my feelings to call me a narcissist. I'd rather be called a narcissist than a broke 304. So my question is, why is Carlissa acting like this is the first time he messaged her from jail? If y'all remember on April the 6th, when Krishan called Blueface mom evil.
Come on now, that lady is evil and out to get me and my son.
This is what she wants y'all to believe. She's trying to get her soldiers ready, girl. She's trying to make y'all remember all the things that she put in y'all head against these people. See, she see Carlissa over there getting too much support. See, Carlissa over there getting that bag over on Patreon. See, Carlissa over there doing her thing. See, because she is the original. Okay, she created the geniuses. So you think she's the dummy or something? She's the one who created the mastermind.
Right.
She the
I
one
feel
who
like she
made that
always
man think he could do anything
envy.
he put his
Mhm.
mind to. His mama
Yeah.
made him believe that. And look what happens. And I'm sorry, Shamice, I'm gonna come back to you, sis. But I just want to touch on this for a second, real quick. Y'all, this is why it's important that we don't break our kids' spirit. This is why it's
Absolutely.
important that we don't do that because she made him believe he could do anything he put his mind to. And look at what he's doing. Imagine what our kids would do if we made sure, especially our boys, our girls too, if we made sure that they knew that they could do anything they put their mind to. They could do all things through Christ who strengthens them. Imagine. But go ahead, Shamiz.
No, you hit it right on the head when you was talking about just being that support system for your children and encouraging them and always being there, making them feel inferior in the world and making them, believe that they can do anything that they put their mind to. So yeah, that's the direction I was going also. So yeah, you said it.
Yeah. All right, y'all. Because I know y'all want to get into the stuff, so let's get through this video. We don't gotta hear Lola commentary. I just really want y'all to go to this part. I really just want to
Okay.
see this
Yeah, I
part.
don't really like her commentary.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it be making me, yeah, it be making me a little bit mad.
Mhm.
Lola, what are you talking about? I don't like all that negativity for no reason. But she got to. She can't put this. See, that's the thing. If Lola puts this video out and don't put all that negative sauce on it, see, that is her version of a disclaimer to Krishan. Hey, I'm posting this, but a disclaimer, I still don't like them. I'm not trying to put out good news about them, but I'm gonna put it out because I need to, because I want to get the views, but I'm gonna make it seem like I'm not supporting them. Because if she was to just simply put this out with no context, it would look like she's promoting the positivity. So, and Krishan wouldn't like that. So she's got to preface this video by trying to brainwash the people before they see it somewhere else and they
Right.
take it a different way. She wants them to see it on her channel so she can tell them what to think in the beginning. Y'all got to pay attention. You feel me, Shamice?
Yes.
She
Mm.
told them what she wanted them to think in the title and in the intro. But let's see what the truth is.
Talking to his side boos. So I guess they softened his heart towards her. Guys, listen to what Carlos had to
Right?
say.
Hey,
You look
cutie.
beautiful with your natural hair,
Can I
girl.
get your number? Can I call you sometime? She cleaning that one for me. I'm gonna sit over here. Yeah. Can I get your number? Can I call you sometime? So, guys, I know y'all want to hear story time.
Everybody
Story
with
time
story time stuff now. Y'all see what I'm talking about? Blueface like one girl story time, and now everybody got these story times. I got a story time. Hell,
Right. I
Lord,
got a story time too.
we gonna do our story time one day, y'all. We gonna have a live just for our story times. Watch. I like that idea.
Okay.
But yo, go ahead, Blueface Mama. Tell us the story, girl.
my baby.
Aw,
So y'all know he been
I
not
got
really
something to say
speaking to
after
me
this.
for the last I don't know how long.
I'm gonna let the whole video play, y'all, of her talking, and then when Lola start back talking, I'm gonna stop it. But I got something to say after this, y'all. So just we gonna watch it straight through with no pauses.
Okay, we rocking with you.
And then I've been going through his little friends, you know, just gently talking to him through his little friends. And they give me, you know, answer back. Obviously you don't know if the answer is for him, how he would say it. You just, But today he texted back and said, "I love you too." So I took that, y'all, as my baby is finding his way home. So I'm getting ready to celebrate. I'm great. Praise God with my husband that one of our 6 kids has figured it out. You know what I'm saying? One of our 6 kids has figured it the fuck out. It is an amaze. Like I can hear God saying, "Oh, we're just having story time. Jump in anywhere." I just keep remember hearing God say, "I promised you that you would see your children's children and that you would be happy." And until that day comes, it's still a promise. And it's coming to pass, y'all. Because of course I could never be happy without my kids somewhere in the dark in the world not figured it out yet. You know what I'm saying? I watched my grandma stick through it with her kids. I watched her through all the disappointment, all the aches, all the drugs, all the pain. My grandma stayed fast. She waited for her kids. My grandma waited for her kids to get their life together, honey. Before she left here, my grandma left here happy. My granny left here happy because she waited. She believed no matter if we called her and complained about her kids, she would tell us, "Don't talk about my kids. Don't talk about my kids. They gonna get it together. They gonna get it together." And y'all, when I tell y'all, I could see it. I told y'all, I said, Jonathan gonna get it because shame on him one time, but 2 times, but 3 times, he gonna figure it out. Now we just gotta wait for everybody else to figure it out. And don't give up on y'all kids. We're just having a little story time. Me and Mr. Saffold is out celebrating one of our 6 kids right now. That finally was just like, what the hell am I doing? I'm not talking to my mother because she talks too much. Because she don't like my choices. No, I don't like y'all choices. Oh, I forgot we moved. That was over here. My baby ordered my drink for me. You order my celebration drink. Outside. Get ready to celebrate Jonathan's return. When your son is down or your daughter is down, you make sure that you send them scriptures. I almost hardened my heart and didn't send my baby no scriptures. Send your kids them scriptures, okay? Because ain't nothing going to get them together but them scriptures, okay? Ain't black and white. Especially when it's a young man, he needs to see it in writing. Child, ever since I've sent them scriptures, this ain't about today. This ain't about today. I landed, y'all seen when I posted when I sent him them scriptures. It been changing ever since that day. Ever since that day with them scriptures, I stuck behind the scenes. This is the first time I could show y'all what he said. But now we just gotta pray that everybody else get it together and we'll be home free. And we're praying for all of our kids to figure it out. Dre is awesome. Dre as well. Dre got his scriptures too. He just got to work his way out too. But it's a beautiful thing when God takes the time for his kids and sit them down long enough for them to figure it out. Sometimes he might sit you down for a heartbeat, and that don't be it. Because he already know you ain't going to get it. You sit your ass down. I had to sit down. They got to sit down. They sitting down. You ain't got to sit Callie ass down too long. She ain't going to play with the popo. Yes, the time away helped. I could see it on him that day that he did that interview. That was God just giving me my confirmation. Oh, girl, we just having story time. Welcome, welcome, welcome. But I could tell that day he did that interview that was my Jonathan. You know what I'm saying? That day when he did that interview, I had just recently sent him the scriptures.
Girl, we love you too, girl. Lakeisha, we love you too, girl. And if you don't, if you already gone, girl, and you can't see this girl, go do that hair. We love you, girl. We love you. You know, we hope, yes, we feel the same way. We crazy about you, girl. We crazy about you. Go and do your hair. We'll be here when you get back. We'll be here when you get back.
I sent him the scriptures, honey, and then God showed me that day, like, who gets to get on camera from prison? Who gets on camera from prison? You know what I'm saying? Who gets to show their mama their face talking? You know what I'm saying? From their heart from prison. Won't he do it? Won't he do it? That was my confirmation that day. Y'all see my post on his post. Go read my messages that day. But don't harden your heart. Even if your kids piss you off real bad, we toasting all 6 of these baby kids and all 8 of these grandkids. So that's like 17 toasts. And then 2 for ourselves. 2 for us. So we finna get black girl wasted. And we finna enjoy ourselves. Because Mrs. Sappho gonna get embarrassed. Y'all know I don't get embarrassed. Yes, Jonathan, love your mama. Ah, girl. It's like he never did it. It's like nothing ever happened. When you love your kids that much, it should be like nothing ever happened. Okay? I could have gave up on my baby. Y'all could give up on y'all kids and they'd crash all the way out. Don't give up on y'all kids. Okay? Because when they look around and ain't nobody there and all the cards is on the floor, you better be there. Okay? Because Jeffrey Dahmer's mama was at that jail after he had ate them people. I'm just saying. So I want y'all to go celebrate for us right now. Take a shot. Take some coffee if you don't drink. Some tea.
I got my tea.
Y'all prayed us through it. I watched at least 20%.
No. We need to take a toast for that. Y'all already know. Okay? All the boy moms, all the boy and girl moms with y'all lucky self, all the girl moms, everybody. Okay? One thing that everybody knows is that Carlissa loves her kid. She loves Jonathan Porter. She loves him. And they went through a lot of stuff. And I ain't saying she was perfect. I ain't saying he was perfect. Just like she said, it's like nothing ever happened. That's how God forgives us. So why would she be wrong for forgiving her child the same way?
Right.
She forgave her child the same way.
Mm-hmm.
So all of the other stuff that happened, it don't matter. And that's how you actually truly have to move on in family, period, is it don't matter. And I know that was a long road. I cannot imagine. Y'all, when I saw Blueface locked up in that video, that interview, hold up. When I saw that, y'all, matter of fact, Tay or Shamice, one of y'all say y'all remarks first, and then I'm going to say my remarks right after y'all. One of y'all tell the people how y'all feel. And y'all, I'm going to circle back around to me, and then we're going to let the video finish. But tell the people how y'all feel.
Well, I'm happy for Carlissa. I know she gets on everybody's nerves every now and then, but I'm happy for her because she went through a whole lot over these last 4 years. That girl came in like a wrecking ball and tore their whole family apart. And she hung in there no matter what. She just
Right.
kept quiet. She may have said a few things that didn't make sense along the way, but I'm very happy for her. And I agree with Carlissa 100%.
Because yes, because mine are still young, Tay, and mine haven't got to the age where they out on their own and stuff. But I know it's gonna be that. So all the moms that was talking about Carlissa, but your son is 3 years old, your son is 2 years old, and you talking about Carlissa, oh she loved it because y'all know some of those people that was talking that shit about Carlissa got kids. But they don't understand, they don't relate because their kids is toddlers or babies. Krishan,
Hmm.
baby and toddler gonna grow up to be a man or woman. Y'all gonna go through stuff when that child becomes a teenager. Y'all gonna go through stuff. Man, I'm
Right.
telling y'all, it was sometimes that I was coming on live. I want to say about a year ago this time, or a little bit over a year ago this time. It was times where I was coming on live and I was upset about something that had just happened because my son had started. He had done got 6 feet tall. He wasn't a kid no more. He was turning into a teenager. And it was stuff that was happening that I was like, okay, God, what am I gonna do about this? But one thing about it, my baby loved me. And I ain't gonna lie to y'all, my family hated it. They hate how my kids love me because they wanted to be something different. And I just thank God for that. That's something that nobody can ever change or take away. Is the love that we got for each other. And I say we because I'm talking about me and my boys. But go ahead and finish because I want you to finish what you're saying. But I got a lot of stuff to say, so I don't want to cut you off because y'all know how I am. I'm always gonna let y'all in on what's going on in my life and who I really am. I really want y'all to know who I really am. So I'm gonna tell y'all some stuff after Tay and Shamice get done.
Oh yeah, I'm done. I agree with Carlissa, on
Yeah,
everything.
yeah, toast
Oh,
Carlos for
okay.
that. I'm toasting to
So
you for
what?
that, girl. Go ahead, sis.
With your teacup.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, girl, with my tea and I got a straw in it today, girl. I'm being fancy.
Okay,
Girl,
okay. So that
please.
means it's lukewarm enough for
Damn
you to sip it
Walmart
through a
cup.
straw. That's what's
Oh,
up.
y'all, hold up. That cup might have came from Walmart, but it was like a year or two ago, girl. I don't shop there no more.
Mm.
Is the boycott lifted? The boycott
I
lifted,
still
but I
shop at
still might not go
Walmart.
back.
I
Huh?
yeah. I said I still shop at Walmart. It's very convenient for me.
I
It's,
know.
Me
it's
too,
cheaper than
Shanice.
compared to
I
a lot
know.
of stores. I mean, I get the DEI stuff, but yeah, I can't get involved with that. I got to get through life and get what's affordable to me and what's accessible for me. So I'm
Yeah.
like,
Right.
And I know that Shamice, remember when we first talked about that, I was like, yeah, I feel you because it was that 1 day boycott. But then as I was still watching stuff on YouTube, I ain't gonna lie, y'all, I did participate in the boycott. That's how I started shopping at Kroger, and I spend way more money now. I did spend more
right,
money because I am looking a little, my account looking a little like, help me. So I do agree that me doing that make me spend more money, but it's a lot of crazy stuff that's going on and it's getting crazier and it's getting closer and closer to home. So I went ahead and did the boycott, y'all. I ain't gonna lie, I did it. And now that we going back, I don't know if I would even want to go back because I feel like they trying to see what all they can do and how far they can push us. And I feel like they feel like because it's so convenient for us, because it's right down the street, because they know we need it in order to function, be parents, and all of these things, they feel like they can do and say whatever. And so it's like, oh no,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying? But that's a whole
Mm.
right,
conversation for another day. However, I don't know whether if this cup came from Walmart or not, but we gotta stay on task. um,
yeah. I did
uh,
have a quick comment about the video
yes,
with Carlissa. So
go
what I was
ahead,
gonna
go ahead.
say is I do like Carlissa most of the time, but I do feel like she need to get in her comedian bag because she be too funny. Like I was with her when she was saying all the positive stuff about Blueface, but when she brought Jeffrey Dahmer in there, I'm like, come on, girl, what do Jeffrey Dahmer got to do with it? But she's just a cackle, like she's
You know
funny.
that's her.
That's Carlissa, right? Love her. You gonna love her or hate her, and
Hmm.
that's something that y'all know. I can identify with that. I really can because I know what it's like to be forced to tell these lies, to be forced to lie to my own self and go to bed at night knowing that I'm living a lie to please somebody else, to please my mama, to please my siblings. I'm literally, you know, sacrificing my own self and my own happiness just to be in their presence and to feel love, and that was from a kid. So not even from an adult. I recently just got in a place with this last thing that had happened. I recently just got in a place where I accepted like they don't love you, they will never love you. You don't need to be trying to love them. You need to get over that. Okay? You need to get over that and you need to let that go and you need to understand that I'm trying to bring you family through your something that you want to do. You need to just focus on what I'm blessing you with instead of what never happened, which is getting love from them.
Hmm.
And somebody used my information, my baby information, and did my, you know what I'm saying? And I knew nothing about it. You know
You
what
talking about filing taxes? That's
I'm
kind of
saying?
crazy.
Yeah,
Wow.
last year, not last year that just passed, the year before that, the 2022 year, I had no idea. I only
Yeah, that's sickening. And that can't be nobody but someone close to you. So I
Right,
feel
and
where you're
it's
coming
only
from.
one
That's
person that
crazy.
I would give that pass to, and I'll tell you why offline. But it's only one person, and I will be mad at her, and I'm gonna tell her to stop doing that ish. But I think that what I'm saying because at that time it was something going on. So I'll tell you about that. But if it was anybody else other than her, I promise you they're going to jail, bro. I'm
But
not playing
damn,
no
you
more.
don't do that. You don't do that type of stuff.
Yeah,
Regardless, that's fucked.
but it's because
Excuse my
at
language.
No, you're right, but people do that because they know that I love them so much that I would just take it, and I'm not gonna be that way no more. That's why I'm telling y'all. I feel Tasiki, man. I feel Tasiki where she was coming from, and I didn't want her. When I said Tasiki, don't fall for it, I didn't want her to fall for it because I know what it's like to fall for it, and then you get
Me too,
over
Lex.
again. And I know you know, Tay, answer me. But we're gonna talk about that another time. We
Yeah.
gotta get through this one so we can get to these receipts. So listen, y'all.
We done with
When
this
I
video, right?
no, not almost. We almost done. We
Oh,
almost done.
okay.
But when I looked at this, y'all, and I'm gonna put it on mute because I'm just gonna talk through it right now. When I looked at this video right here, and I like to cry, I cannot imagine what his mama was feeling, y'all. I can't imagine what she was feeling because if I knew that this is not the real Blueface, if I could feel this energy through the screen, how do you think his mama feel?
Mm.
This is hard for her to deal with. And then all the things that people say to make light of it, all the jokes and all of that. But guess what, y'all? Guess what? Blueface about to come home now. Blueface about to come home now, girl. I'm gonna let her finish, and
Yeah.
then I'm gonna say my last few remarks.
Y'all in prayer. You know why I know y'all was praying? Because y'all got some kids too.
Yes,
And you didn't want that to come back on you.
yes,
And you was right about your prayers, honey.
yes,
Because yours will not be
yes,
the ones lost
yes,
forever.
yes.
Amen.
Come on, back at
All
you,
right,
babe.
guys, you heard what Carlos had to
Y'all,
say.
I know that.
So we know.
Oh, we don't need to hear that. I know that Carlissa don't know me, but I literally felt like she was talking to us, y'all. I really did because we was praying, and we still gonna be praying for Blueface and Carlissa and all of that. But we're gonna rejoice right now in this moment. We're gonna say thank you, Lord, because God is moving, y'all. God is moving. He really is. And it's beautiful to see y'all because of the fact that I got a 15-year-old and an 8-year-old and all the circumstances that's around both of those situations, all the attacks that the enemy been trying to put on us since they was born, y'all. It's frustrating. It's frustrating
Yeah.
because I love them so much, And I don't know what I would do if mine was going through something like that. But one thing I know I would do is I would stick by them. I would stand by them. I would be sending scriptures and prayers too. I would be in the same way about mine. So how can I down another woman for loving her seed and not
That's what
giving up
I'm
on her
saying.
seed? And then you got
Yeah.
somebody like Krishan. Now, some of the ladies might have kids that's younger, and you might not think you can relate right now, but you got to wake up. That means that you don't believe that the time is ticking. You must think that time freezes, and time don't freeze. While you sitting up there fixing your mouth to say something so disgusting about Carlissa wanting to be with her son, yours is growing up. And that's what y'all
Right.
don't get. That's what Krishan don't get.
Yeah, and not only that, you could tell that Carlissa and Krishan got a lot in common when Carlissa was young. So she knows what what's going on.
Thank you. And she tried to be open and tell Krishan that, hoping that
Mm-hmm.
Krishan would see, like, man, maybe I should listen to her. Maybe I should take some of her advice. But she didn't. She wants y'all right now to believe that Carlissa is a liar and crazy, and they're going to all do an attack on Junior. Why? Because they're going to come out and tell the truth. Girl, please. Thank you, Lord, for bringing Blueface and his mama back together, Lord. Please protect us, me, becoming family, our children, their fathers, and all of our families surrounding, Lord. Please keep us protected, covered under the blood of Jesus from the crown of our head to the soles of our feet, Father God. Please continue to protect us as you bless us, Father God. Please continue to help us grow as a family, help us grow this channel, help us to continue to have solidified, solid bonds with one another, Father God. Continuing to lift one another up, continuing to love on one another, continuing to congratulate one another, continuing to push each other up so that we pull each other up, Father God. You know what I see for this channel. You know what I see for this family and what I know we can do and what I can see for us and all the ideas that I know that other people can put into us, Father God. You know that. And I ask that you just continue to guide us the way that we need to go to make those things happen and bring those things into fruition, Lord. Forgive us for our sins, God, those that we know about and those that we don't, Lord. And please continue to renew our minds and change our thinking as you wipe our hearts clean, Father God. In Jesus' name, amen. Now,
Amen.
Amen.
yes, now we're going to go ahead and say, and we thank you, God, for that. But guess what, y'all? The other piece of good news is this. I got my Instagram back up on the computer. So what that means, the receipts is coming, baby.
Yes.
I got it there, girl. I got it back up there, girl. I was mad because I couldn't get something else done today. And I said, well, the least I could do is get on here with my Instagram working right, girl. Because let me tell y'all, Soraya, Soraya sent me so many receipts, y'all. It's not funny. Okay? And now it's some other stuff that I'm about to go to that I can show y'all. All right, y'all. So boom. We about to go ahead and get into the receipts part of this now, right? We started off yesterday with Tay video. Tay, you remember the lady named Tay, so I can go ahead and pull it up. And we're gonna watch this video all the way through with no
It was
interruptions.
I believe it was I can't I only have my phone. I know it was Chronicle something.
Okay, I got it from here then. I got you. Chronically something Chronicles. I got you. I got you. Let me see. Wait, Krishan Sunday service dance outrage. I'm gonna play this only 5 minutes by that same person, so I'm gonna play this one real quick, and then we're gonna play that other video. Okay, sis?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
you doing in this neck of the woods? These are Baltimoreans.
Y'all got to notice. Look at how she's holding his leg. She's holding him in a way of not revealing what's really going on with his leg. That's how she's holding him. In a way to where she can
It
make
doesn't.
it.
It doesn't hang in for dangle.
Yeah, she want to catch that leg so it don't dangle. Exactly.
Yeah, can I interject real quick, y'all?
Yes, please go.
So y'all remember that viral photo shoot she did with Junior where she had that green streak in her hair, and I think she had on like some black shorts and like a blue jacket. Y'all know what I'm talking about? She had like that green streak in her hair. She had on some black shorts, a little crop top, and it was like a blue and white Letterman jacket. So when she's holding him sideways, that leg y'all talking about, that right leg was kind of bent the same way. So if you go back to that picture, you'll see what I'm
I
talking
know
about
what
because
you're
I noticed
talking
that
about.
Oh,
today.
you talking about
Yeah,
around the time she had was getting her hair done and he was all in her lap, and then she did the video shoot.
yeah. If you go back to that picture,
And
you'll see that same leg is bent the same exact way. Like I just noticed that, y'all.
Wow.
yes, because you remember the photo shoot showed her body one way, and then the real picture showed her body the other way. If you can find that picture, that's the one she's talking about. The one that showed her body the real way that it was. She was holding the baby, and yes, 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 y'all, yes. Okay, I'm turning on my notifications on Instagram so that way I can see when I get something. Ooh, y'all. How about my ex hit me on Instagram, y'all? And I'm gonna tell y'all what he said, girl. Because
Yeah, what he want?
y'all, yeah, and I'm talking about the one whose name start with a D, not a R. And I had made a mistake and sent him screen. You know when I send y'all the screenshots or the pictures that I want y'all to email to me so that we got a thumbnail. I made a
Yeah, for
mistake
your
and sent him
streams.
a thumbnail in a group. Like it was 13 people. So I hit send because I knew it was the regular people. Well, it sent to him by mistake. And this fool gonna tell me I can't date nothing but Capricorn since I lost you. LOL. Well, connect with anyway. How are you doing? How's the family? Nigga, what? How you been? Nigga, what? Yeah, I almost want to share my screen, girl, but I don't want nobody. I almost want to share my screen, girl. This is what I be talking about when people come and say, "Oh, you single?" That's because I want to be. I promise you, I don't have to be. I don't have to be. But I'm working on myself. It's things about me that I want to improve before I get in a relationship because I know what I want. I know the type of person that I want to love me. And I gotta attract that. So I got a lot of work to do. Okay. Now,
The fact that he didn't ask you why you sent him that screenshot, he just took
don't
that
have to
opportunity just to say how he really
fight.
felt. You gotta respect it. But yeah, I feel you though. You know what you bring to the table and what supposed to have in your
Yes,
life to match that. So I respect that. I'm the same way.
yes, you are. Yes, yes. Um, those were kind words from him. Yeah, I know, but the only problem about that is he was the abuser. He was the one who split my head where I can't even grow no hair from it. So I don't have nothing good to say about him. That's what I'm saying. He was the worst one of them all. He was the one who told my boss that if he gave me my own branch in North Carolina, that he would never speak to him again. He was the jealous punk ass woman abuser, but can't fight a man ass nigga. I have nothing good to say about him. He gonna always give kind words because he's a weirdo. Now, back on task. Okay, back on task. And if y'all want a story time about that, we can do that too. I love story times. Blueface. All right, y'all. Let me hit play, man. Let's get us back on track.
They, who?
Baltimore.
Y'all know y'all like
Hollywood.
Ain't no party like the Holy Ghost party, cause the Holy Ghost party don't stop.
Okay. What did that got to do with Baltimore? Baltimore, are you in the house? Kick back. About making this move with you. People want to know. Oh yeah. Chris Ron said, I want a table with some water too. Give her mine. I haven't touched that glass, I promise. Take the table, everything on it. Give it up for my daughter, Christian again.
I have notes in my phone. Who got my phone?
You have what?
Notes.
Notes?
Yeah.
What kind of notes do you have?
The word.
And why's your tooth in?
Oh, it's a special day.
Oh, it's a special day. Yeah. Would I allow you space and time? I think Pastor Tim took care of it pretty good. I taught at Pastor Wayne. You can take the day off, unless you want to chime in. You can sit up front because you may have some.
Boom. And Salita, you ain't say nothing wrong, sis. You ain't say nothing wrong. I actually I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I be thinking about pranking him and bringing him on the channel just to be like, why you put your hands on me? But I ain't gonna do that. But
You was crazy.
I'll
be here for it though.
Come on here, and I be like, that time, why you can't put your hands on me that time? And then you wanted to, girl. But I was like, I ain't gonna do that. But I don't know if I want to answer no call from Atlanta Northeast. I don't want to answer no Northeast Atlanta call right now. I don't. My kid's good. I'm off work. I don't have no reason to answer the phone. So
If your gut
anyway,
telling you don't answer it, sis.
nope, I'm not. I'm gonna keep on with the show. So sis said, of course, Krishan be hitting Junior on the low. It's obvious. This is something that hit my spirit. This is something that hit my spirit when I first saw this video. It hit my spirit, and I agree with you. I do believe that she hits him on the low, and we are going to start to see it more and more as he gets older. Because see, one thing about it is, like, say for example, somebody that's autistic severely, right? And like, say they just want to play games, do puzzles and things like that during the day. The person who watching them, even though if they can't articulate how they feel, if that person is abusing them, anytime that person raise their hand a certain way or put their hand like by their neck or something like that, that might be a trigger because she gonna grab your face and start snatching you if you're not sitting a certain way. So your body is gonna wanna get right because you're not gonna want to feel that snatch. And that's what I saw her do. I saw her put her hands right here on his chest bone or collarbone or whatever. And I was thinking to myself right then, oh my God, what is she doing with him behind closed doors? What is she doing? And I talked to Queen Tay the other day and told her I believe that Krishan probably done had moments, y'all, where she told Blueface, I don't want this baby because it ain't yours. After that DNA test came out where Blueface knew it wasn't his baby, we don't know what she said to him to get him on board with what he was saying when he first got locked up about
I feel
holding the
you, but I
baby
don't
next
think
to
she
him.
was
I
ever that
believe she probably
transparent with
told him
Blueface though.
yeah, but
I
I
don't
believe
think
she
believe she
probably
that transparent.
look, I believe that she probably, how she used to tell Blueface, I'm scared, I'm scared. Whenever he wanted to kick her out or be done with her, she would tell him she's scared. She liked to pull on his heartstrings and stuff. So I personally believe that Krishan probably told Blueface, I don't even want this baby. And no, I don't want him because he's not your baby. I don't even want him. And to make Blueface be like, listen, we can work it out, man. I'll help you with the baby. Like, we'll be all right. Like, da 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 da. That's how she operates. And don't worry. Don't worry, y'all. I'm just letting y'all know where my thought process is starting to think. And when I find evidence of that, I'm going to lay it out to y'all all the way. But this is an investigation video. So we are throwing out the things that are coming to our mind, and we are going to see if we can find evidence to support it or if we can't. Ain't that right, Tay? Ain't that
Right.
right?
I'm here. I'm here. I'm listening. I'm just doing something. I'm listening.
Yes.
Yeah, I know Shamice is too. But you feel me, Shamice? Let's keep going.
Yeah, and
Um,
apparently
Yes,
she
please.
has said
questions
a
from
lot of stuff to Blueface because she was very spooked in that car when you showed those videos the other day with her with that bonnet on. I mean, she barely got it out about our son and how she choked up some.
Yep.
Hmm.
He
All
knows a
right.
lot.
Yeah, I
He
feel like
knows a
she's
lot.
very informed and up to date with the content that has her name in it. You
Yep.
know, she just pick and choose who she
the
wanna,
bar.
give light to, but she definitely watches this channel for
And
sure.
she'll send a
That's why she ain't
subliminal in
want
a
Ronnie
minute.
over here.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Baltimore delegation. Um,
Look at how she looked at him. Look at. Oh, I'm not gonna keep doing this, y'all. But just look when she looked down at her reaction.
um,
Mm,
And she looked down and she looked
people
up at
wanted to
that big
know and
TV.
ask
yeah.
why in God's name would I allow you
Leg.
space and time? I think Pastor Tim
Dang,
took care of it
baby. Look at
pretty
this
good
baby, man.
because around here, this is this no judgment zone.
Okay. I have notes in my phone. Who got my phone?
You have what?
Notes.
Notes.
Yeah.
What kind of notes do you have?
The word.
And why's your tooth in?
Oh, it's a special day.
Oh, it's a special day.
Dang,
You know,
dang.
pop it in.
I love her. Um, Firstly, here's what I want you to do. Because a lot of what you were singing, I could not hear. I wanted to make sure, and I need you to talk about where these lyrics come from, the place.
Hi. With my phone?
She wants her phone. She's looking for her phone.
Somebody can get the baby.
Dee Dee, how you get to run stuff from that you see?
He did that to avoid the question.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
She
All
did
right.
it.
You was sworn?
Yeah.
One netizen simply writes,
Mm.
"This song isn't it."
He
And another
is.
comment
He
reads,
is.
"After she drank through her pregnancy." Multiple netizens have also claimed that they don't buy it. They think once Blueface is out, that she's going to be right back to her normal self. This user states, "What kind of church service is this?" Another commenter agrees 100%, just using her for views and money. What kind of pastor is
Thank
this?
you, Melanin Mommy.
Unfortunately, some
I hope you
users have
subscribe.
also
Love you, girl.
started commenting
Thank
about Junior, stating, "Bro has been a baby for 8 years." And another user here that says, "That baby ain't did nothing." Similar opinions continue to roll in by the thousands. She's doing this because she feels guilty that she did that to her kid, period.
Mm.
How is he a baby? I'm so confused. And another person responds, "He'll be 19 months on April 3rd. That's tomorrow, you guys.
Mm.
This commenter had a great point. She says, "I don't care. I'd rather her chase God than chase Blueface."
But she
Guys, there
okay.
were thousands of comments like these ones that I've read to us today. Please feel free to
Please
pause and
do
read.
me.
I want to leave us with this. Krishan Rock seems to be trying her best, from what we can see. And I've always been a person that believes in giving grace. And as I always say, the only true victim here is Junior.
Yep.
Of course, things would have been better if she would have had this same energy while pregnant with Junior, but she didn't.
But the
So I
thing
guess,
is, she don't even have this energy now. She just acting like it. And that's the thing
Right.
that, yeah, and that's the thing that we forget. I got you, Shamice, whenever you want me to drop the link again. And yes, y'all, do me a favor, hit the like, y'all, and put a 1 in the chat so I know you hit it. And also put a 1 in the chat every 30 to 60 seconds so we can push this video out. If you love Krishan, get up in here. This video is for you. This video is for you. If you love her and you stand by Krishan and you love what she is doing out here in this world, get on up in here and come talk to us. We need you in here today. Now, the thing about it is, the mode that she's pretending to be in right now, she's really not even in. We saw that when when Blueface called her, she said, "What's up? What you want me to? I love you. What you want me to say?" What? Krishan is a very, very she's a very interesting case study because a lot of people that are like this, all the years that have gone by, they didn't have social media to the extent that we have it. And they didn't, have the desire of wanting clout to the extent that Krishan has it. So they were really good at hiding themselves. But see, Krishan thinks that she is so smart that she can literally be on camera and present something and somebody that she is not, that she in fact is not. And so guess what happens with that? We get to see the truth slip through the cracks every time. So,
Every time.
yep. And so now we're gonna finally get to the video that Tay was telling us about. Okay, the deep dive. And y'all, let me tell y'all what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna eat a little cornstarch so I can't talk because we're gonna watch this full 17 minutes uninterrupted. Tay, don't let me miss nothing, okay?
Okay.
Don't let me miss nothing. Now, the first few minutes of it, I am gonna have to run in the kitchen real quick, but I already seen the first few minutes, so that's why I'm gonna play it from the beginning. But don't let me miss nothing, girl.
And who is this
Who is who?
that you're playing?
Oh, this is your girl.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. This the
Okay.
one. Finally watch this full video because we've been meaning to watch it for days, y'all. Let's go.
You would have told me. Yes. My baby's blushing from head to his toe.
Y'all is drinking, even you, with the baby and stuff. Get yourself together. Where the bottle at? Yes, I can. I can afford the child tomorrow.
Get that baby to a specialist. Junior needs extra help right now. There's some things and milestones he should be hitting, like walking, talking, crawling, and he's not doing those things.
I'm just letting my baby cry. My baby's all right. Being a single mother, you get overwhelmed.
You are watching the Chronically Online Chronicles YouTube channel. I'm your host, Kiani, and on today's episode, you guys, we are going to be diving into Krishan Rock's lore, I guess you can say. I did so much research on this video because I am really getting sick of, I don't know about you guys, but I'm really getting sick of Krishan Rock trying to gaslight the entire internet into believing that we didn't see her using substances while fully pregnant. Well, that's basically what this video is. It is going to be a deep dive into everything that Krishan Rock did while pregnant. There's a lot of netizen opinion, a lot of people close to her that have spoken out, and a lot of videos that I hadn't even seen. So without further ado, grab your gummies, grab your gardening tools, and let's get into it because there's a lot to get into.
Baltimore, are you in the house? Kick back. About making this move with you. People want to know. Oh, yeah. Krishan said, I want a table with some water too. Give her mine. I haven't touched that glass, I promise. Take the table, everything on it. Give it up for my daughter, Krishan, again. Questions from the Baltimore delegation. People wanted to know and ask, why in God's name would I allow you space And time, I think Pastor Tim took care of it pretty good because around here, this is this no judgment zone.
Okay.
God is so good. I speak healing in his body. I speak healing in his body. I speak healing in his body. From the top of his head to the soles of his feet.
This is fetal alcohol syndrome. That's the rumor. I don't know it's true.
Yes,
Hope
yeah.
it's not true.
Yes,
Hope
yeah.
it's not true.
Yes,
Hope
yeah.
it's not true.
September 3rd, 2023, Krishan Rock openly and willingly live streams her pregnancy on Instagram for hundreds of thousands of people to witness, giving birth to what she claimed to be a healthy baby boy, naming him Krishan Jesus Malone Jr. after herself, which will end up being changed several times. It wasn't long before netizen opinions such as this one started rolling in, stating, she openly drank while pregnant, for months. Krishan responds on Instagram Live saying, my baby is healthy. They would have told me if he had symptoms. He's healthy, bro. Just because that picture wasn't that cute doesn't mean you can post my baby on the internet. That SHIT is wild.
I was drinking, even you, with the baby and stuff.
Why
So
are
it's
you
like,
lying? There you go.
You did
there
pull
you go.
up to your show drinking.
There you
gave me
go.
the bottle.
There you go.
Okay, you
There
gave me
you
the
go.
Hennessy
There
bottle,
you
bro.
go. There you go. You
So
get
I'm
off
just not
track.
about to act like
You putting us in that. You put a narrative out there.
What narrative?
You trying to say I drunk, nigga? I never drank the bottle because I never
So
was.
who was drinking?
I never drank the bottle. You know I didn't drink the bottle.
So okay, because you just keep going.
The baby's blessed. His name is
fresh
Krishan
eye.
Jesus.
He is blessed.
He's blessed.
Every child is blessed.
Oh no, he's really blessed.
I'm not saying that. See, you're so defensive. I never
I'm
said
not
that he wasn't
defensive.
blessed.
What she's talking about. She just tried to bait my son and don't play with Krishan Jesus like that, bro. I can say what happened to her son. Why would I do that? We gotta protect our kids.
We need to protect our kids, right, Krishan? Isn't that what you just said? But also, isn't that you drinking while pregnant? Oh, okay. And here we have another disturbing image of Krishan Rock drinking while heavily pregnant. And here she is smoking blunts that have harmful chemicals.
Get yourself together.
Where the bottle at?
Oh my gosh.
Drink it.
She asked for another bottle. I'm just
No, you can't have no liquor. Yes, I can. I can abort the child tomorrow. It won't hurt me.
No,
You shut the door
you
'cause
can't
it's
have
cold.
no liquor.
Krishan Rock continues to try to gaslight the
All right, now, y'all, listen. These are some critical parts right here that are being played while I'm making my tea. So I can hear them. And once it gets done playing completely, we're going to go back to this segment and hone in on it a little bit more before we go to our next video. Just a disclaimer letting y'all know. Take notes in your mind of what you want to make sure that I hone in on, okay?
Okay.
All right.
entire
I
internet
need
into believing
I need a fresh cup of tea, y'all. Y'all know I don't rock like this. Girl, this was the last of the tea. And I got to make some more because I need my fresh tea with ice, everything. All right? So I'll be right back.
that she didn't do substances her entire pregnancy, as if we didn't see her.
Right.
Krishan can lie and lie and lie, but one thing she can't do is wipe the internet. Wow, you guys. The fact that she tries to just gaslight us and tell us that we did not see her doing these things when there is so many clips is beyond me. She really just sat there and said, my baby's blessed. His name's Krishan Jesus. Okay. Doesn't mean that you weren't doing substances while fully pregnant, Krishan. It literally is insane. It's insane. Krishan truly thinks that we all have the exact same mental capacity as her. And that right there is just rude. Oh my goodness. Like she's really going to sit on Zeus Network in front of hundreds of thousands of people again and just lie. Just lie through her teeth. Well, her toofers. Like it's absolutely beyond me. I don't get it. And the fact that Blueface, oh my gosh, we'll get into his out. We're going to get into Blueface later. But it really is such a shame. It truly is such a shame because she has so much potential. She took away any chance he could have had at just like normalcy. and doesn't seem to be willing to take him to a doctor still. At least you did the crime. No, at least get him some help. I don't know, you guys. All I know is the only true victim here is Junior. And it's a shame to watch. And it's honestly so disheartening. It's disgusting. It's sick. It's sick. Because at least get him help now. At least get him help now. You made the mistakes, okay? We can't hide behind JC forever, okay? And then you want to get sober now? That woman, girl, first of all, I highly doubt she's sober. Okay, guys, let's get back into these clips because, like I said, there's a lot to unpack here. Krishan Rock's alleged baby daddy Blueface had this to say. My son not healthy because she drank and smoked and got hit her whole pregnancy. She couldn't even take 1 month off. And Blueface claims in one of his tweets, he actually accuses Rock of being addicted to cocaine, you guys. He said he tried to get her on board for another abortion, but, it didn't happen.
I look like Junior. I look slow and everything.
Blueface's mother, who always seems to have something to say, well, she had this to say. Pushed the baby out on live and then lied and said it was healthy is total exploitation. But Carlissa wasn't done there, you guys. No, she continues. The disappointment you created could have been avoided. Hers, she had no control of. And she's talking about Jaden and her situation. But I will continue to pray for you and your husband and your child because y'all have a long, hard ride ahead. And I want nothing but the best for y'all. The disappointment Jaden has to suffer is temporary. Y'all's is forever. I hate to say it, you guys, but Carlissa clocked that tea. Listen, you guys, Carlissa might not be my favorite character in the circus, but one thing about it and two things for sure, she's going to clock some tea. And that's exactly what she did. She said, listen, Jaden's suffering might be temporary, but yours, Krishan, is forever because of what you did while you were pregnant with Junior. Her and Blueface decided to start a full-on relationship while Jaden was fully pregnant, right? Going through postpartum, everything. So karma's a you-know-what, okay? Because now we see Jaden, and Jaden was given a career by Blueface. Let's keep it 100. Jaden has a career. Jaden has 2 healthy babies because Jaden sat her down her whole pregnancy while Krishan and Blueface were throwing hands at each other. Okay, Jaden now has the house. She has a home. She has a car. She has stability. And another thing about Jaden, which I like, is Jaden never decided to not go outside while Blueface was locked up. Krishan is like, I'll just stay at home, Daddy. Jaden said, no, I'm about to go do some club appearance and make that money because who are you to tell me what to do? Yeah. Now pay my bills. Run me my check, Jaden said. Anyways, so yeah, I'm sorry, but on this exact note, I agree with Carlissa because hello.
Y'all were doing all that smoking and drinking here in the thing. Did you not know that she had a baby on the way that day?
I don't know nothing about no. Next question, Jason. Get to the good question.
That's a great question because we had to put previously recorded in your interview because all the drinking and smoking that was happening in the studio, it was like the next week,
She's an adult. She can make her own decisions.
Did you know that she was?
Listen, you guys, in my opinion, Blueface needs to be held accountable as well because who was handing her the Hennessy bottles? Who was throwing hands with her while pregnant? Who was giving her the snow? I'm sorry, but Blueface looks like he likes to dabble in sleigh rides. In my opinion, allegedly. I'm just saying, you guys, he's not completely innocent in this situation. He could have said, hey, I have enough money. Let's go to rehab for 9 months. Hey, I have enough money. Let me help you. Because, you're pregnant with my son. But he didn't do that. He stood by and watched her destroy herself and their baby. And like Carlissa said, your disappointment's forever. Y'all did that. Even though Blueface never spoke out and did the right thing to help his son and the mother of his child, there was many people close to Blueface and Kershawn that did speak out.
Is you tell me something you could probably take care of my ugly. That's how I know you really aren't ready for a baby. Like, that has nothing to do. Money doesn't mean that you're ready for a baby. I was saying that with love because I feel like everybody on the internet is just gaslighting you. Everyone is making you feel like it's gonna be okay because here, it's okay, my sweet baby, it's gonna be okay. Don't worry. It will be okay, but shouldn't nobody be enabling your behavior? You just announced you're pregnant 72 hours ago, and you already been in 2 altercations. One at the premiere to your show.
All right, here's another one. You said, since everybody want to be fake and not keep it real on Beyonce's internet, I'll go ahead and say it. Krishan, my sweet baby, you are not ready for a baby. One day, yes. I say this with so much love. Just take this time to grow and evolve. You can do it. I believe in you. This was before she had the baby, and then now we've seen the Walmart video. We've seen all the stuff going on where she wanted to rename the baby and then not rename the baby. Do you stand on this now that you were actually just being a friend sharing this out of love, or do you take it back? I thought it was fake. Remember she was here on the show drinking and they were smoking and all that? I thought it was fake. All right, here's another.
Tell you this. When I interviewed Academics last time in New York, he was saying how he had a FaceTime call with her, fully pregnant. She's smoking a blunt. And she's like, shh. He's like, shh. Full blown, like 8 months pregnant.
FaceTime her. She's like smoking a joint.
Full
on pregnant.
While she's pregnant.
Full on pregnant. Smoking a joint. And I said, aren't you? And she's like, shh. And I'm like, nigga, there ain't no shh. I'm like, the baby's in the stomach. Like, no fucks given. You know what I mean?
And now the child, people are saying potentially has birth defects and so forth. And she's
it's just gaslighting you.
Okay.
Everyone is making you.
I missed it, y'all. I had to go back just a little bit. But look, y'all, put a 1 in the chat if she remind you of Jackie O.
Your disappointments
Miss Jackie O that passed away from the surgery.
forever. Y'all did that.
Indeed.
Even though Blueface never spoke out and did the right thing to help his son and the mother of his child, there was many people close to Blueface and Kershawn that did speak out.
Is you tell me something you could probably take care of my ugly. That's how I know you really aren't ready for a baby. Like, that has nothing to do. Money doesn't mean that you're ready for a baby. I was saying that with love because I feel like everybody on the internet is just gaslighting you. Everyone is making you feel like it's gonna be okay because here, it's okay, my sweet baby, it's gonna be okay. Don't worry. It will be okay, but shouldn't nobody be enabling your behavior? You just announced you're pregnant 72 hours ago, and you already been in 2 altercations. One at the premiere to your show.
All right, here's another one. You said, since everybody want to be fake and not keep it real on Beyonce's internet, I'll go ahead and say it. Krishan, my sweet baby, you are not ready for a baby. One day, yes. I say this with so much love. Just take this time to grow and evolve. You can do it. I believe in you. This was before she had the baby, and then now we've seen the Walmart video. We've seen all the stuff going on where she wanted to rename the baby and then not rename the baby. Do you stand on this now that you were actually just being a friend sharing this out of love, or do you take it back? I thought it was fake. Remember she was here on the show drinking and they were smoking and all that? I thought it was fake. All right, here's another.
Tell you this. When I interviewed Academics last time in New York, he was saying how he had a FaceTime call with her, fully pregnant. She's smoking a blunt. And she's like, shh. He's like, shh. Full blown, like 8 months pregnant.
FaceTime her. She's like smoking a joint.
Full on pregnant.
While she's pregnant.
Full on pregnant. Smoking a joint. And I said, aren't you? And she's like, shh. And I'm like, nigga, there ain't no shh. I'm like, the baby's in the stomach. Like, no fucks given. You know what I mean?
And now the child, people are saying potentially has birth defects and so forth. And she's telling people like, oh, shut up. Y'all don't know what you're talking about.
But we're all parents. We the child's about 8, 9 months. Usually about that time, child's already crawling, he's reaching, he's grabbing, he's responding. In some situations, taking their first steps. So, people see that when she goes live, mothers and fathers are going off of what they see. And the response of the child isn't what it should normally be, right? I don't think she understands that because I think her upbringing is like, that wasn't in her life. People concerned, I'm concerned. But I understand her mentality. Some shit you can run from it, but you can't hide from it.
Yeah, they're saying it's fetal alcohol syndrome. That's the rumor. I don't know it's true.
Yes,
Hope it's not true.
Yes,
Hope it's not true.
Yes,
Hope it's not true. But
we're putting up clips videos and they was pulling up on her while she was pregnant. Three of them went up. You know, her doing all kind of shit. I hope for the baby's sake. But, you know, if I had to make an educated guess, I would say that, yeah, the baby needs to really be checked out.
As you guys just heard, Whack 100, who is in Krishan Rock's inner circle, he is literally Blueface's right-hand man. He just said, yes, I agree. I think it's fetal alcohol syndrome. He said that's it. So with that being said, let's go ahead and look at some characteristics of fetal alcohol syndrome.
Okay.
Small
let's
head,
do it.
small eye openings, low nasal bridge, flat mid-face, Cupid's.
This is perfect because the people who were not here when we looked at those other videos with fetal alcohol syndrome, y'all get a chance to see some of this stuff. And as a matter of fact, along with this, I'm going to insert one of those videos.
Bow and thin upper lip. Now let's discuss a few cognitive impairments that may happen with fetal alcohol syndrome, such as development, behavioral. Commonly, they have, well, that's again, misshapen face, anxiety, congenital heart disease, hearing loss, and that list goes on and on, you guys. Fetal alcohol syndrome needs to be diagnosed by a doctor and should not be ignored.
Convince her to help Junior. I did. My cousin is a specialist. Like, I did the best I could. My cousin works with autistic children. She works one-on-one with all kinds of children. It don't matter if you're autistic, if you're not, if you're regular children, like, we offered the help as much as we can. Like, my cousin is literally has her BA in all of this. It's like when people are in denial of stuff, it's like you can't help people when they're in denial of what's actually going on in reality. Like, I get, oh, we're all prayed up, we just have faith, but faith comes with work. You just can't have faith and just sit around and have faith. It's like you got to put the work in too. Like, that's how God is going to repay you. If you put the work in.
For this shit right here that we got.
Heartbreaking.
Krishan Rock revealed that she is done with drinking and smoking.
Yeah, but what did she do?
The internet slaughtered.
They was on Twitter saying too late.
Yeah, should have been done.
Oh man, they said the baby ain't blink once.
Yeah, people saying
fucked up, bro.
people saying that her baby got a disability, and they might not be wrong. Like, and that's not a shot to that baby at all.
I hate to talk about the baby.
God bless the baby for real,
for sure.
But like, she really did bad.
$5,000 that Blueface and Christian Rock have a retarded baby. Let's start making business now. Come on now. I got $5,000 that Christian Rock and Blueface have a retarded baby. Baby gonna be dumb in the motherfucker. They're not gonna have a healthy baby. Like, I got bets on it right now. I got $2,000. I got a side bet that the baby don't make it. I got a $2,000 side bet that they baby don't make it. Who want to bet? Who want to take the goddamn bet? Say no. I got $5,000. I say somebody tag Blueface. Somebody tag Blueface and Christian Rock. I got $5,000 that they have a retarded baby. If it ain't gonna be retarded, it's gonna be autistic. Or if it ain't be autistic, it's gonna be a mute baby. One of them kind of baby. I got a $2,000 side bet that the baby don't make it. I got $2,000 that Christian Rock baby don't make the 9 months. That motherfucker baby don't stand a chance in life. say, no, I'm dead, motherfucker. Who want to bet? I'm taking all bet. I'm taking all motherfucking bet. $5,000. That baby come out retarded. That's gonna be a retarded baby. That baby will not be able to play well with other kids normally. That baby will not be able to go outside and ever play by itself without being supervised. I got $5,000. You say fuck you want to say. I got 5 that the baby be retarded, that they do not have a healthy baby. I'm willing to make a side bet. Baby don't make the full motherfucking trimesters. I'm willing to bet this baby will not live to see on this side outside that pussy. That baby ain't gonna make it. I won't put the hell with nobody. Say between him and her, that baby ain't gonna make it.
I'm not gonna lie to you guys. That last video is always really hard for me to watch because it's just so mean. It's just mean. But a lot of those opinions that we just watched ended up coming to light. This is the part of the story where things really get real. And America stood by and watched as we saw Krishan Rock literally and figuratively break her baby's back in a Walmart. No neck support. We get this video. Mere hours after Krishan Rock was discharged from the hospital after giving birth to Junior, this alarming photo was released of Krishan Rock breaking her baby's back and neck in a Walmart while looking and seeming to be extremely dazed and just not all there. Krishan Rock has more than enough resources that she did not have to leave the house and take this baby out when it was newly born. No hat, no nothing, just a hernia and a broken back. A disgrace.
Single mother
is one thing. Like, you get overwhelmed and so much be like going on for real in your head. So while I'm at Walmart and 2 carts full, they getting the carts together and that I'm trying to take the baby out of the little thing. The girl that's recording, you could at least said, "Do you need help?" You recording me,
girl,
because I'm
please.
famous. It's annoying, but you recording me instead of helping me. Like, that's one thing. 2, I'm a beginner mother. Like, it's a lot going on. Like, I have my dog. Like, it's just a lot going on.
With all that being said, I just want to read to you guys the importance of supporting a baby's neck and why I'm stressing this so much. I am not here to bully or mom shame you guys. This
Very
is
important.
important. So listen here. When a newborn's neck is not supported and falls back,
I got
their
something
head
for
can
y'all
flop
after this
around
video
due to
too.
their weak neck muscles, potentially causing brain injury by tearing delicate blood vessels in their
Y'all only
skull,
consider receipts
which
I'm
can
looking
lead to
at right now.
serious
Oh,
complications like bleeding in the brain,
No, sis, you
developmental
got to
delays,
listen to this
blindness,
definition of what
seizures,
Krishana's doing.
severe cases,
okay, hold on,
even
hold
death.
on, hold on.
I want to read to you guys the importance of supporting
By
a
him
baby's
hanging
neck,
backwards and
why
stuff like
I'm
that. Go back.
stressing this so much.
A little bit
I
more.
am not here to bully newly born,
Right here.
no hat, no nothing, just
How about right here?
Right there.
Okay.
a hernia and a broken back. A disgrace.
Single mother is one thing. Like, you get overwhelmed and so much be like going on for real in your head. So while I'm at Walmart and 2 carts full, they getting the carts together and that I'm trying to take the baby out of the little thing. The girl that's recording, you could at least said, "Do you need help?" You recording me because I'm famous. It's annoying, but
She said that she was trying to take the baby out of the thing. Do it look like she's trying to take anything out?
No, she looked nice and comfortable and off guard.
I just realized that she
Come
said, "I'm
on.
trying to take the baby out of the little thing." Where are you trying to take him out of? I know that ain't why we here, but I'm just like realizing she said she was trying to take him out of the thing. That was her justification. That's weird. I digress.
she recording me instead of helping me. Like, that's one thing. 2, I'm a
Look at the way his legs is, y'all. Look at the way his legs is laying back like that. Oh my God, bro. Oh my God. Where is his arms at? Oh, Lord. He probably was trying to lean back and get himself up out of there because he was leaning on that hernia.
beginner mother. Like, it's a lot going on. Like, I have my dog. Like, it's just a lot going on.
With all that being said, I just want to read to you guys the
Right.
importance of supporting a baby's neck and why I'm stressing this so much. I am not here to bully or mom shame you guys. This is important. So listen here. When a newborn's neck is not supported and falls back, their head can flop around due to their weak neck muscles, potentially causing brain injury by tearing delicate blood vessels in their skull, which can lead to serious complications like bleeding in the brain, developmental delays, blindness, seizures, and severe cases, even death. You guys, the fact that Krishan Rock wasted no time. She needed to get out.
Oh, hold on, Miss Jackie O. Chronicles. Y'all. So if she didn't do it in the womb, she definitely did it when he came. Man, bro.
Right, sis. Right.
Because every symptom that everybody is saying it looks like he has was in that definition. My God. We're going to get through this. I said I was going to play it all the way through. But thank you for having me run it back, sis. Thank you. Wow. Let's keep going.
Get to Walmart, get some paparazzi photos taken of herself. Like, did you really need to take that newborn baby out that quick? And she knew at this point, she's seen the hernia.
Yep.
It's unbelievable. And nobody around her. She said she had 2 carts full. I don't know if you guys caught that. I had 2 carts full, meaning there was other people with her. Maybe family, maybe friends. Somebody that could have stepped in and intervened. Why is nobody intervening? Krishan Rock hates one thing, and that's being held accountable. We know this.
She absolutely right.
And you guys, this is just mere hours after being released from the hospital. Mere hours. And this is just one example of how she was already endangering Junior. We're about to get into so much more, so many more examples of her neglectful, harmful parenting. Again, I'm going to say it again, you guys. The only one that is truly suffering here is Junior. He is not a prop. He is not a toy. He is a soul. He is a human being. And he deserves the best. And he is not being given that, in my opinion. It really is a shame. He's a beautiful baby. None of this is to criticize Junior.
We know.
Not getting this baby help is wrong. I want to show you guys a clip. One of the clips on the internet that disturbs me to my core, you guys, it's actually hard for me to watch. Like, just go ahead and watch this. Absolutely shameful behavior from Krishan Rock as a mother. Let me read to you some netizen opinions on Reddit. Notice how everyone has on hoodies, hats, and is fully clothed, but Krishan Jr. is wearing nothing but a diaper, no car seat, of course, given his age. It's deaf winter months in Baltimore. It's almost like her family is clueless, or they're purposely trying to expose Krishan's bad parenting.
Send me a pen. Do you have a pen? I do. I have one. Do you have one? I'll sign it.
The video that we just watched is honestly so disturbing to me because you can hear Junior's just like pain when he's being bounced on his hernia.
I'll sign it.
Like the fact that she's just leaving him with people while he's going through medical stuff. Like, don't you want to be with your baby in Baltimore? It's almost like her family is clueless, or they're purposely trying to expose Krishan's bad parenting.
Send me a pen. Do you have a pen? I do. I have one. Do you have one? I'll sign it.
The video that we just watched is honestly so disturbing to me because you can hear Junior's just like pain.
Oh my God.
Absolutely shameful behavior. And he is not being given that, in my opinion. It really is a shame. He's a beautiful baby. None of this is to criticize Junior. Not getting this baby help is wrong. I want to show you guys a clip. One of the clips on the internet that disturbs me to my core, you guys, it's actually hard for me to watch. Like, just go ahead and watch this.
Who is that? It's a bunch of dudes. And who is the girl? Who is that? And they recording
That's Petey's
absolutely shameful
girlfriend.
behavior from Krishan Rock as a
That's
mother.
Petey girlfriend?
Let me read to you some
Yeah.
netizen opinions on Reddit. Notice how everyone has on hoodies, hats, and is fully clothed, but Krishan Jr. is wearing nothing but a diaper, no car seat, of course, given his age. It's deaf winter months in Baltimore. It's almost like her family is clueless, or they're purposely trying to expose Krishan's bad parenting.
Now y'all know that if she was the girl down the street, that's something we would bump her up for. Y'all know it. Everybody in the car got hoodies and jackets on, and that baby is skin on skin. No, he ain't skin on skin. He's skin on jackets and coats.
That's insane.
It's bad enough if they would have did that and they would have had on tank tops and t-shirts, that would have still been wrong. But for them to have on coats and Tims and hoodies and layers, and that baby don't got nothing on, not even swaddled up. If he was swaddled up, that would still be dead ass wrong, y'all. If he was swaddled up, there would still be something for them to come and take that baby about. But the baby ain't even covered up. Y'all, babies grow up to be you and me, adults. Okay? They're the same, they feel the same thing we feel, even though they're babies. The only difference is they cannot articulate it to us, but they can tell us through their facial expressions. You saw Junior how he was looking. That's like being kidnapped and tortured because you're around a bunch of loud music and a bunch of people who you don't even know. The car jerking back and forth because they probably speeding, jamming on brakes. If they would have hit something, Junior would have been the only one to fly out the window. That baby didn't even have a car seat in that car. Where was Krishan? Somewhere with my boo? Or somewhere chasing Blueface? Trying to hang on to the clout that comes with him.
She was sitting right there in the front seat, sis.
Get the fuck out of here. You lying. She was in the car in the front seat.
And they had the sunroof open.
That still shot of Junior face in that back seat told me everything I needed to know. He looked so miserable.
For real.
Right,
That's what I'm saying. That's why I said we can tell by their facial expressions. Because you can look at his face and tell he like, what is going on? There's got to be a scary feeling for him. Man.
Send me your pen. Do you have a pen? I do. I have one. Do you have one? I'll sign it.
The video that we just watched is honestly so disturbing to me because you can hear Junior's just like pain when he's being bounced on his hernia.
I'll sign it.
Like the fact that she's just leaving him with people while he's going through medical stuff, like, don't you want to be with your baby? Don't you want to like nurture your child? And I'm not blaming the girl in this video. She might not even know what's going on with Junior. That's on Krishan. She's there at a track meet when she should be at home with her child or in a hospital taking care of his hernia. In these tweets, Krishan's baby daddy Blueface is talking about the fact that Krishan has neglected Junior's health by not getting him help for his hernia surgery that Blueface posted online. Please pause to read if you would like to.
Louisiana chicken pasta. And we got the baby mashed potatoes. Let's pray for the food. Look at his shirt too. Say Jesus.
Oh, that's great.
We're gonna try this spaghetti. You want it? Oh, you open up your mouth. What? Do you not like it or what? Why did you do that?
Leave it here, okay? I opened it, okay?
Oh, maybe he doesn't want it.
Yeah, not for sure. How you doing over here?
What are you drinking? Let me see. What's your bottle or what? I don't know what to give you. Oh, it was a mashed potato.
Are they hot? Maybe.
These are some netizen responses to the video that we just witnessed. Some netizens believe that Junior might be blind due to the fact that he's not grabbing for the spoons. He's not grabbing for the water. He's not grabbing for anything. He didn't blink, they're saying. Another netizen is saying that, gosh, I completely forgot that she tried to feed him with a glass at his age. And that she can't believe that Krishan burnt him with potatoes. And then here's another person that just states she's so damn dumb. Some netizens have stated that in the clips I'm about to show you, Krishan Rock muffled her baby's choking and gasping for air with a blanket and her laughter.
Why are you laughing? Just with Blue, we were still rough, on and off, whatever. Case may be. All right, cool. All right, cool. Right? When they start talking shit, doing
saying shit or subliminally saying stuff or doing an actual interview and start talking shit.
One netizen states, it's been stated it's probably Cruda Shaw. From my understanding, Cruda Shaw is translated to cry of the cat. That's why Junior's cries allegedly sound the way that they do. Also, it is a chromosome disorder. I am not a doctor, and all things in this video are alleged, but I do not think it is Cruda Shaw syndrome. I do lean towards alcohol syndrome. But again, everything in this video is alleged. I am just going with what I saw Krishan do while pregnant. One Redditor states that the Rock fans are now stealing Jason Derulo's baby's photos. And look at what they're doing to them. They're putting Junior's face on them.
It's just me or if everybody else is seeing all these pictures that are floating around the internet. Now on the top is Krishan and Krishan Jr., a real picture of what the baby looks like. But recently, I would say the past like 2 weeks, there has been so many blogs, so many people posting saying that this is what the baby looks like now, which is obviously AI or some kind of Photoshop or something like that, because the baby does not look like that. My question is, do you guys think Krishan and her camp or people surrounding her are posting all of these pictures that is trying to clear her image and make it look like there's nothing wrong with the baby?
Krishan Rock may never be real with America due to the fact that Krishan Rock can't even be real to herself. Krishan is performative in everything she does. Just check out some of these clips.
Say thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus.
Some Redditors have stated, what is her game plan? Will she ever grow a heart and get her son some help? I pray every day for this child. He deserves love. Enough is enough. And then another Redditor responds, her plan is to let him die. That's why she doesn't do anything. Wow. And another netizen agrees. I think so too. I think she'll leave him with someone while he's in bad shape and blame it on them. Wow, you guys. I don't agree with this, but this is netizen opinion.
Baby. What else we want to pray about?
We about to get right back to it, but hold up. Hold up. We about to get right back to it. I just need 10 seconds. Now, y'all see that. Now, think about this, family. What did I talk about today that was different from what I usually talk about that would make clowns come in the room? I talked about something personal today, and you can see the difference in what's coming in the chat. Shamice, do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm skimming through it right now. I got you.
Yeah, but just notice that it's doing that because I spoke about something personal that just recently happened that I should be mad about because I'm the only one who didn't know about it. But you want to make fake pages and troll me. For what? This is why I say Tasiki don't fall for it.
What's the name you talking about? What's the name?
Kay done already dealt with it.
Oh, okay, cool, okay.
But do you understand what I'm saying? And I told you this, and I know you personally know this, Shamice, because it used to happen all the time in the other spot too. When I was vulnerable with y'all and told y'all about something that I just found out about, by the way, 2 days ago. I found out 2 days ago about something. This ain't no old shit. This is some new-ish that I just found out about. And I'm telling y'all, if it was anybody other than my mama who did it, then I'm going to be pissed off. Yes, it's still wrong that my mama did it, but given the time frame that it was done, I think, in the amount that it was, I wouldn't really be mad at her about it. I would just tell her, Mama, don't do that no more. But it wasn't. You understand what I'm saying? I don't want to speak her business, but I might have been okay with that. You know what I'm saying? Because of the things, the way that it was. Now I know y'all might be saying, no, you don't need to be okay with nobody doing blah blah blah. I know where the place that she was in that particular time. You understand? So I would be mad. But if it was anybody other than my mama that did that, and it's something that I didn't know about, then I'm going to the law because people need to go to jail for that. But because I said that in the chat today, we got trolled. You get what I'm saying? If you know, you know, because I'm not going back all the way back in it because we gonna stay focused on task. But you see what I'm saying, Shamice? I didn't speak about none of that yesterday. It wasn't no trolls. It just so happened anytime I get a little bit personal, and it might make somebody might feel hit or look bad, then I get stupid ass questions in the chat. Whenever it's a real question, I don't mind answering it, and the chat can tell you that. Now back to the regular schedule programming.
God.
Say, let me know when you want the link.
Hey, you find you asleep again?
And another netizen states on Reddit, he is the only true innocent victim in this situation. I hope he is okay. Even the way he cries seems odd. It has been stated on Reddit by netizens that Krishan Rock is wiping her snot on her baby's head in this video. Leave a comment below. Do you think that Krishan is wiping her snot on her baby? Or was it just an accident? Who knows? I don't. Here we have a clip of Krishan Rock pretty aggressively grabbing Junior's head. And if you notice, that one arm is always straight.
Now, I'm going to pause this right now because you can tell, and this is all that I'm giving to this, and then y'all can block them, whatever y'all want to do. Now, that would seem like a regular question, right? But the title of the person, see, this person created this channel specifically for me. Their name is I Can Buy My Own Flowers. That's the name of that. You came on here specifically for me. And I think you need some therapy because it's bad enough if rock stars come in here because they in support of Krishan, but you hate this that much that you are making pages about me. You ought to be ashamed of yourself. You really ought to be ashamed of yourself. I forgive you. I forgive you. You really ought to be ashamed of yourself. You literally made your whole thing about me. You're on here specifically for me, and I don't give a damn about you.
We don't give a damn. Period.
We don't care. We don't care, but how dare I be happy though, huh?
Mm-hmm.
How dare I be good? How dare I be happy?
Right, just
You
to
ought to be
get you off
ashamed of
track.
yourself. And you ought to be ashamed of yourself. And this is why I will never go back. And this is why I don't care nothing about none of them. This is why. And I never will. No wedding, no funeral, no none of that. Y'all went too far. Y'all do not exist to me no more. Now, back to regular scheduled programming. If you see a troll with a stupid ass name that asks a stupid ass question, just block them. That's all you gotta do, babe.
Yeah, that's why I only have my phone. I only have my phone, but I've stepped down for a minute. But yeah.
But y'all know the only reason why we got trolls, what did I say today different from yesterday? I talked about what my accountant told me that I didn't know. That is the only thing different. So y'all know that those people that are doing that are in my bloodline. I told y'all, I'm going to show y'all how y'all biggest haters be your own family, your own so-called friends, people who you live around, people who you grew up around, be the main ones that are your biggest haters. They will hide your ID and act like they're helping you look for it.
Wow.
That's how they do. You know what I'm talking about. Bye. I'm getting back to the show, man.
In this video, many netizens have claimed that Krishan Rock Jr. seems to be blind, you guys. They say again that he's not blinking. But what I do see for certain, or allegedly, is Krishan Rock seeming to be very performative again. She always seems to have her camera out in the oddest places, like here, where she's not supporting Junior's neck. Once again, the fact that she never supports his neck and has him in loud spaces. Or here at his first birthday where she propped him up like a doll. As if we don't know that allegedly he can't walk. And how you'll see shortly, she claims that she purposely wore white to look pure. Everything she does is so performative.
But yeah. So again, all white. Pure. Very pure. I love you. And look, we could do JC for Jesus Christ. No. That look like a gang sign. We could do. We throwing JC. Jesus is our gang. But yeah, like I was saying, and happy birthday to Mama Krishan, because 1 year ago she pushed out a blessing. So good. Well, thank y'all for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Tap in. We got more coming. All right, y'all. We'll be back soon.
Right.
As I said, she's so performative.
Whatever happened to those two chicks? Where they at now?
Sure. No, Krishan, we still saw you, and now you're at a steakhouse.
What you say, sis?
They're no longer friends, sis.
Who?
I said, what happened to those two chicks in the video talking about something? Subscribe. We got more content. What happened to them?
Oh, I can't wait. We gonna get it. We gonna go on
Yeah,
that, girl.
they unfollowed her. They're not friends no longer. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
For your 1-year-old, we know we can't eat steak. We definitely know we can't trust you with potatoes.
What y'all got?
What's the steakhouse?
What's crab and lobster, Billy's?
So it's similar to a.
Everything she did for Junior's 1-year birthday was all so performative. The setup, the steakhouse. He can't eat steak or lobster. Do you guys see what I mean when I say that Krishan Rock is just so performative in all that she does? From the I'm wearing white because it's so pure to the Instagrammable picnic that she did for a 1-year-old's birthday, when that's something that you would do with your girlfriends on a Sunday fun day with a charcuterie board and some rosé, honey. Not a 1-year-old's birthday. Then she takes him to the steakhouse for steak and lobster.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
That's what I'm saying.
Performative.
We're gonna talk about.
But you know what? There's a girl on TikTok that said it so well. I really want you guys to watch this video of
Krishan's still using that baby as a prop, and I just hate that y'all always be like, she's such a good mom, she changed, she's better. No, she's not. She don't give a damn about the baby. She never has. Drunk alcohol while pregnant, baby came out twisted, didn't hold the baby neck up at Walmart. She was at Walmart 3 days after the baby was born. Like, she not rich, and people couldn't do that. She used the baby as a prop, and she wanted attention so bad. She said, I'm so bored. I done been pregnant in the hospital. I ain't had attention in 4 or 5 days. Let me take my newborn baby to Walmart and break his neck with the puppy and all and make a scene and let people record and take videos of me. Let me do that, right? Then let me take my baby to music videos where they smoking and drinking and have my baby all in Blueface music videos. The same man who didn't claim my baby the whole pregnancy. Let me go hang out with him. Okay, boom. Then he leave the baby genitals. Okay, let me still go hang out with him. Boom. Let me leave the baby with Marsh while I go to the club, and then I'm gonna let my baby daddy come and beat her up, and I ain't gonna do nothing about it. Okay, boom. Let me take the baby to a track meet. You know, I want to get my life together. I want to stop smoking and drinking finally. I'm gonna take the baby to the track meet and have the baby sitting on the sidelines. Boom. Why that baby out there in the cold and that baby not all the way there already? I don't know, but that's what she wanted to do. The baby was a prop. The baby had to go. It's all publicity. It's all with her new Christian rebrand image, right? Boom. Okay, I want to go see Blueface in court. I want to go see Blueface in court, but I don't want to go to jail, and I know I got these warrants. Let me take this baby, because if I got this baby, they probably won't take me to jail. Ooh, nope, didn't work. Haha, smiling, laughing while I'm walking out. They got my baby somewhere. Who knows who got my baby, but who cares? The baby was just a prop. Now I'm going to jail. This is good attention. TMZ is here. Great attention. I love attention. I love it. Boom. Let me take my baby on Baddies. The same show I was on pregnant that got my baby in a situation that I shouldn't have been on. Let me take my baby back into the situation that is the entire reason that he is like this. Let me take my baby back so that I don't have to confront my sister that I got jumped, and that I could play my Christian I'm better than all victim role. Okay, boom. Oh shit, my sister done brought up that I was drinking alcohol while pregnant. She trying to put me on blast. Let me go tell the producers, blur my baby face out, because I don't want them looking at my baby now and being able to see the little signs of the effects and bringing out that my baby not normal. I was just gonna try to pass it off as my baby was sleepy and taking a nap, but now that she done brought up the baby got alcoholism or whatever, they're gonna be able to tell. They're gonna be able to tell that this not no regular sleepy baby who's over 1 year old. 1 year old. 1 year old. She's not a good mom, and now she refuses to get the baby medical help, because once again, how does that help Krishan and her image? It's not about the baby. It will never be about the baby. The baby was to keep Blueface, okay? She do not care about that baby. The baby is a prop. Yes, she may feel a little bit of guilt for how the baby came out. She may even like the baby. But love, prioritize, being a mother, no. I wouldn't expect her to be a mother, because her mama was on drugs and was getting beat up and had 12 kids. And apparently they was all in there assaulting each other and playing house. So no, I don't expect her to be a mother. I don't. But she's not getting that baby help, because if she go to the doctor and get that baby help and they diagnose that baby with whatever, and then they involve CPS to see why she waited so long to get help and why she evaded help and why she ain't been brought this baby in. And then when they pull up the Zeus network and they start watching the footage and they see her pregnant in the club and they see her fighting and they see the toxic situation she be in, that's going to blow her whole spot up. Everything she got going on, that's going to blow her shit up. That's going to be too much for her. Okay, so she can't go that route. She got to be the victim. She not the bully no more. Tasiki done took over the bully position. So now she has to switch to the victim, good girl, Christian, I'm godly, all white. But it's all an act. And I've just never liked when people try to use God to cover up their sins, because if it truly was about God and if it truly was about the child, you would just take the child to the doctor.
But I am a mother that loves my children, and I'm a mother that loves other children. Seeing Krishan baby on that video, y'all, it's so heartbreaking. It's heartbreaking because in real time during her pregnancy, we literally saw her on countless shows, countless interviews, countless lives, drinking hard liquor and smoking all the time during the most crucial times where that baby was developing. Now, I understand everybody, like on some of my videos, some of you folks be like, oh, well, children develop at a different rate. I know that. I have 3 of them. I know that. But that baby, when I watched that video of her in that church, his legs didn't move. His arms didn't move. Like, it's so heartbreaking. And I truly hope that she's seeking therapy for him, physical therapy, because he's young. His brain is still it's capable of learning, y'all. So I'm not saying that it's impossible for him to, develop certain motor skills and stuff like that. But this is the crucial age that he needs to be getting this type of treatment, because he's able to retain so much of it. His brain is just like firecrackers. It is just gonna go off when he's doing his physical therapy. His body, like, y'all, that is heartbreaking. And it's not me talking about this baby. It's me just shedding light on these young women. Please take this serious when you are pregnant. 9 months is not a long time for you to stop having fun and stop partying. That's not long, unless you want to be ready for a lifetime of being your child's provider, not your child growing up and living on their own and doing things on their own. Like, you will be the sole provider and caregiver for your child if you don't do what you need to do those 9 months.
Krishan Rock has been given every element to be successful in her adult life. Yes, her childhood upbringing was traumatic, to say the very least. I mean, the stories that Krishan has told regarding her childhood make me sick. And I feel for Krishan. With that being said, just because her upbringing was extremely rough, it doesn't give her a right to destroy Junior's life. Thank you guys so much for watching. I've really enjoyed making this video today. My gummy just hit. I literally took 100 mgs, so I am definitely going to get the best sleep tonight. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
All right, y'all. We got more.
Child, we done finally got some action out of Pinky Doll.
Hey, Boo, shout out to Boo. Shout out to the dollhouse. What's up, girl? Now, listen. Now that we have seen that, right? We got more things to show. Thank you so much, Kay, for showing me that video and seeing that video with those receipts. I appreciate that so much. And remember, I told you that it was one part that I wanted to hone in on and bust down. So I'm gonna go quickly right back to that part real quick that I feel like was just so pivotal, and it was a lot of them. So it's really hard, you know what I mean? It's hard to single this out, but I want us to keep these things in mind because we're talking about character. And I went and found another receipt. Matter of fact, I'm gonna hold this. I'm gonna hold this part right here and leave this up because I'm gonna come back to this. I don't want to lose this receipt real quick. Remember when I was looking for this, y'all? Who knows what this is? Tay, Shamise, have y'all seen this?
I've seen that with you. Yeah, we seen it. We seen it.
Okay. So I want to show the people this while I got it pulled up because I was going through Instagram receipts while I was looking at this. And I just want to make sure that this is in one of the videos that we've been doing recently. Now, when we say that she can cry on cue, when we look at the church, the Krishan fans, come here. When we look at the church and we say, oh, she crying in church. When we look at her brother talking to her, and then he say, you got my sister crying, and then she say, and just start crying. Y'all remember that? Huh? You remember when she was in the bathroom, locked in the bathroom at Blueface house? And the brother said, look what he got my sister out here crying, bro. And she said, yep, just like that. Those are all. When we say she can cry on cue, we're not saying that because we think that. We're saying that because she said that. Don't believe me? Watch the video. Watch the video. And then we're going to go back to what I wanted to clock. I just want to make sure y'all see this.
Oh, you know what? They want to
Wait,
know.
all right, what was going through your head? Because, bitch.
First of all, shout out to Soraya. Shout out to Soraya for all the receipts that you send me through Instagram. Shout out to all of y'all, okay? To everybody. I'm going to get to them. But listen, right now they are talking about when she stole Blueface's car and left, went and bought drugs and tried to take the car to Ronnie. And Blueface bonded her out of jail from a charge that she got for stealing his $287,000 G-Wagon. And he still went up there to save her, got her lawyers, stayed up there with her for a week in Oklahoma and everything. And guess what? Guess what she did? She got a new tattoo with his name on it so she could prove to him, wrote I love you on the mirror so he don't get too mad. Remember that? Remember that? Remember that, y'all?
Yep.
She been playing him this whole time.
Whole time.
I am ecstatic that he's talking to his mama again. I am ecstatic that Krishan got a different fling that she's dealing with right now. I am ecstatic because this girl been playing on his head, on his ego. She been playing on his ego since the day she met him. And we gonna prove that today, baby. We gonna prove that she don't care about Junior today, baby. We gonna prove that. I only care about myself and my money. What you say? I only care about my money and myself. She meant that. And she tried to clean it up after. Every time she say too much, she try to clean it up. But I'm every time. Now watch this, y'all. Watch them explain what happened when they took Blueface's car. Mind you, this supposed to be her man. She supposed to care about him. But she laughing about taking his car because she tells people behind the scenes, oh, I got that nigga wrapped around my finger. I can do whatever I want. And he gonna always take me back. That's how she was talking about him. Look.
I was asleep.
But I just tapped you. I was like, yeah, we're getting pulled over. I was calm the whole time. I was just calm. I was like, well, it wasn't like I was
y'all.
Wishing we got pulled over. But
I'm sorry, y'all. One more thing. Because we about to get into her friends too. So I just got to say this one more thing, y'all. I know. Just bear with me. Because I want y'all to see how she treat her friends too. She wants submissive friends that will blame themselves before they look at her. She did this. And she is the reason why all of this happened. She convinced this girl to go with her. But watch the girl's personality. The girl is quick to blame herself because Krishan has already blamed her. The girl is quick to talk about what she did wrong because Krishan is a narcissist. And so anything bad that happens is somebody else's fault, not her. And I feel bad for this girl. This is the girl 7 that I was talking about. This is the girl Ronnie was talking about, 7. He said 7 was in a car with him when she was bringing me the truck.
Mm-hmm.
Blueface that she was going down there because her mama was homeless and she wanted her mama to be able to sleep in the truck. Some bull crap.
But it was my fault. It was my fault why we got pulled over.
You see what I'm saying? The girl already said it was my fault. It was my fault. Now let me break that down to y'all real quick because y'all might not catch that. Before they even got into the conversation, the girl said, but it was my fault. It was my fault why we got pulled over. It sounds to me like her and Krishan had been probably arguing about that, probably going back and forth about that. Krishan probably was telling her it's your fault, and she probably was at first saying, no, how was it my fault, da, da, da. And now that they're back talking, she like, yeah, it was my fault, because she know that's what's going to make Krishan happy.
I agree. And look how she, as soon as she said her fault, look how Krishan smirked and looked away at somebody.
Because you know why? Because she thinks she Matilda, and she can make things and people do what she wants. She can make you blame yourself for something that she did. And she likes the fact that she got that dominion over that girl. Now, y'all, listen to it again so y'all can catch what we're saying. And I'm going to let the whole thing play. But just catch how she said, but it was my fault. That meant that they had previous conversations. And Krishan been telling this girl, it was your fault. This was your fault. This was your fault. And now that the girl has submitted and did that, look at the light in the devil's eyes after she said it. Peak game.
Man, I just tapped you. I was like, yeah, we're getting pulled over. You know, I was calm the whole time. I was just calm. Like,
look at the devil.
Well, it wasn't like I was like wishing we got pulled over, but it was my fault. It was my fault why we got pulled over. Because my dumb ass.
Right, because she thinking they gonna send it in the mail.
Yeah, that was some dumb ass.
Dirty. Why are you saying stuff?
That was
not like that, but like, it wasn't like what is be safe? What's going on? Like,
no, I just okay. And that's why I said like I feel like certain things.
She just was like, I don't know. I think she don't be thinking. And that you never did that before, like you never rode from coast to coast before?
I only driven from like Maryland to Atlanta or Atlanta back. So like when we go through easy passes for real, which we have an easy pass, like you just go through it and they take a picture and they send the ticket, you know, to the house. So I'm thinking it's the same thing, girl. But I'm not gonna lie. Regardless, I low-key missed the exit to even get to the toll. So we was like, I fucked up regardless.
Oh, you was just fucking up. Just fucking
yeah,
up.
like I fucked up.
$40 monthly donation, y'all to catch up on the screen.
I fucked up regardless. That's why I was just like,
oh my God, you scared me, yo. What the fuck? All right. Okay, boom. When we got booked.
All right, hey, I got the.
Can you vouch for me, yo? I ain't gonna argue. Don't keep it. You keeping it buck. You've been keeping it buck this whole time. Okay. Well, okay. So what happened with? Tell the truth. So, when I took the mug shot, right? What happened? like, cause everybody kept saying
you mean before
that, like it was real or something. They didn't believe me when I was like, I was laughing like a bitch. That was like, wait, and then I just got.
You know, literally, like, yeah.
I'm like, this gonna go viral. Let me cry me big baby. Oh God.
This gonna go viral. Let me cry the big baby. Oh God. This gonna go viral. Let me cry the big baby. Oh God. You can't believe another tear from her body after that. You shouldn't have believed them in the first damn place. Crazy. Get over here. Y'all get over here. Get over here. Come get some more. We've been telling you this for too damn long. Now, how much the person got to tell you who they are before you believe them? Wake your ass up. Wake up. You smoke crack, don't you? Don't you smoke crack? If you want to kill yourself, come on, get over here. Get not tell you. She told you to your face. Wake up. Wake up. It don't make no sense. Okay, so Britt, so that girl that's at the bottom is 7. And 7 is a big figure in this era of Krishan's games and lies. Why is that? When Krishan took that car, she got 7 to go with her. And when they got stopped, 7 was driving. And Krishan blamed everything on 7. Now I want to play some more of this. I wasn't going to play no more of it. I was just going to go ahead and go back to the other video I was going to play. But I want to play a little bit more of this because I want y'all to hear how this narcissistic fool thinks. She is the one who took the car and wrote "I love you" on the mirror so he don't get too mad. Don't forget about the Say Cheese interview where she was bragging about this. Don't forget about that. Right? Hold on. That is when she stole the car. Yes, correct, Jamie. You on point, Jamie. Yes. Let me make sure everybody on point, okay? Before I start getting into this. Let me make sure everybody on point. This is when she took the car from Blueface, right? And then she wrote "I love you" on the mirror so he don't get
Ran
mad.
through his pockets, took 5 bands.
Go ahead, sis. Explain it. Go ahead.
No, you go ahead. I had to get that one in.
Yeah, well, Shamice, explain it, girl, while I catch my breath, girl.
She may not. Shamice.
Oh, yeah,
anyway,
No,
I'll say what happened.
I'm here.
Oh, go ahead.
You can
Okay,
explain it, Queen Tay.
Yeah. You good, Shamice. I know what you're doing. You good.
Oh, I'm moving around too.
I know. That's what I'm saying. You don't gotta worry about it.
Oh,
I know
okay.
you got it.
Oh, okay, cool.
Just chill. So look, y'all. This is what happened. I'm gonna tell y'all from point A to point B. She walked in the house. You know what? Why don't I let her tell you? Why don't I let her tell you? I think that'll be better. I think I like that idea better. Why don't we just let Krishan tell you guys? I'm gonna let the video finish. I'm gonna start the video over because it's only like 2 minutes, and then I'm gonna let it finish, and then I'm gonna tell you guys what she's talking about. How about that?
What's going through your head? Because, bitch, I was asleep.
Bitch, I just tapped you. I was like, yeah, we're getting pulled over. You know, I was calm the whole time. I was just calm.
What's funny about getting pulled over?
Like, well, it wasn't like I was like wishing we got pulled over, but it was my fault. It was my fault why we got pulled over. Because my dumb ass.
Right, because she thinking they're going to send it in the mail.
Yeah, that was some dumb ass.
Why dirty? Why is you saying this stuff?
That was
not like that, but like, it wasn't like, what is, be safe? What's going on? Like,
no, I just, okay. And that's why I said, like, I feel like certain things.
She just was like, I don't know. I think she don't be thinking. And that, you never did that before, like, you never rode from coast to coast before?
I only driven from, like, Maryland to Atlanta or Atlanta back. So, like, when we go through easy passes for real, which we have an easy pass, like, you just go through it and they take a picture and they send the ticket, you know, to the house. So I'm thinking it's the same thing for real. But I'm not gonna lie. Regardless, I low-key missed the exit to even get to the toll. So we was like, I fucked up regardless.
Oh, you was just fucking up. Just fucking up.
Yeah, like I fucked up regardless.
This was just fucking up and then like
I fucked up regardless. That's why I was just like,
oh my God, you scared me, yo. What the fuck? All right. Okay, boom. When we got booked.
I got you.
Hey, I got the.
Can you vouch for me, yo? I ain't gonna don't keep it. You keeping it buck. You've been keeping it buck this whole time. Okay. Well, okay. So what happened with? Tell the truth. So, when I took the mug shot, right? What happened? like, cause everybody kept saying.
You mean before?
Like it was real or something. They didn't believe me when I was like, I was laughing like a bitch. That was like, wait. And then I just got
literally like, yeah.
I'm like, this gonna go viral. Let me cry, I'm the big baby.
It's gonna go viral. Let me cry. I'm the big baby. That's what she thinks when she cries. Y'all remember that because I'm gonna show y'all something tonight now. And y'all got to remember these things. I might show y'all something next week. And when I reference this, I need you to remember what you just saw now.
Oh God.
Hold on. No, Krishan, it was the fact that it just didn't hit you till like you was like, wait, I gotta take my.
Yeah, I was fucked up. I was not for real. I was like, I really didn't know what. I was like, we're not really going to jail. That shit. Brian was tweaking like, what the fuck? Bitch, nobody's coming for me. My mom and my answer. I was like, damn, niggas good. I got, you know what I'm saying? I'm good. I got, I don't know. And then plus I wanted to go to jail.
I wasn't getting bailed out.
I wanted to go to jail.
I would have been
that is the number one thing that a narcissist will say. I wanted to go to jail. That's because she's got to be in control and in power of everything. Now do y'all understand? Now do y'all get why I do what I do? And I show y'all the pictures that I show y'all, man. That's one thing that you gonna know a narc gonna say. Next boy said that too. He said, I put myself in prison. I wanted to go to jail. You ain't want to go to no damn jail, man. But she's a narc, man. And it's all about how she's looking right now. And the problem that I got with that is that her audience is children. And at the time of this video, when this video was made, was years ago. So she wasn't on our radar because we grown. But them kids was watching her. When they was in the room being quiet, watching YouTube, they was watching this ish. And so then when they got in the 9th grade, which was last year or the year before, and you notice that they acting a little different, a little weird, it's because they been watching a damn clown for a year. And we didn't even know. She was pushing this stuff down these kids' heads.
Mm-hmm. They're still, actually. Yeah.
So, no, I would have helped you out. You would have became my responsibility. I'm a good friend. Long story, I know. Even as much as
you know who she got. You became my responsibility.
Lex, repeat that because you went in and out.
My bad, and thank you for that, sis. Because y'all know when I elevate too high, I do that. She wanted to be Blueface so bad, even back then, y'all. Oh, you would have became my responsibility. And guess who she's looking at like that now? Come here, Rican, because you beautiful. I like the way you talk. But you like
I don't see Rican falling for that though.
Yeah,
That's
look,
why you see she hurried up and let everybody know that was her song from 2019. She hurried up and slipped that in there. So yeah, I think she got a backbone.
Shamiz, get over here. But look, Queen Tay got something to tell you to that too, though. Tay, tell about the song, Tay. But I caught that too, Shamiz. I caught that too, girl. Tay, tell about the song, Tay. Tell about the song.
Oh, okay. How Rican didn't write the song. They tried to change the beat on the song. That the thing the college boy put up there for him, they took that's gone. They took that down. All of it was all bogus. It's all took down.
Even the cover photo, sis. But then check this out, though. Check this out. Rican, come here real quick. Because I thought that too when I seen you hurry up and slip in that you wrote that song when you was 19. I said, ooh, okay then. Go ahead and get that on national air. Go ahead and make sure people know that for down the line. But that might have literally been your spirit, whatever led you to say that might be protecting you for something you don't even foresee in yourself. Y'all hear me?
Exactly.
Y'all
Yeah,
hear me?
for real.
Yeah.
But you see, Krishan was throwing shade too. She was like, "Yeah, I can't mess with all the other songs, but I like this one song." So she was
And
already
I'm like,
shading
I
the
would
girl
not want to be
anyway.
around nobody.
Right. She showed. Yes, she
I don't
was.
like the other songs, but I like this one. Is not a friend. That is not a friend. I don't care what nobody say. And I ain't saying that she not a friend because she said she didn't like the songs. She didn't even care to listen to the songs, man. She heard a song about God, and that's it. And she probably acting like she didn't like the other songs because she plans on stealing the rhythm from them. She plans on stealing some of the words from them. She plans on stealing some of the vibe from it and acting like she don't like it, but she probably just don't want her to put it out. She probably want her to think that she's helping her. And Rican, I want you to come close because I want you to see this girl down here at the bottom of the screen. And I want you to see the devil at the top. The only thing different between these two pictures is makeup. That's it. You are going to become that girl at that bottom of that picture, Rican, if you don't get up out of this situation. She already convinced you to leave your daughter. Now, that was your test to see if she can break you and get you to sell your soul, Rican. And you buckled and you left your daughter and you came with her. And if y'all don't believe me, I'm going to show the clip. Who was the one who sent me the timestamp yesterday of it? Thank you for that. I believe it was sent in an email. Can you make yourself known, whoever that was? I want to say it was Jamie, but it might not have been Jamie. Who sent me that clip and told me the timestamp? Because we're going to go to it today, Rican. We need to talk to you, Rican, because you got some potential. And I don't want you to mess yourself up before you get started, because Krishan don't want nobody to have more spotlight and more shine than her. You can see for yourself Krishan making that cameraman turn that camera to the bathroom instead of following you. You don't want to work with nobody like that, Rican. You don't want to work with nobody that's already insecure about your presence. And I would know. Because I told
she is
y'all.
a beautiful woman, you know, so she
Beautiful. I
probably
love
is
the way she
intimidated.
talk, everything. Like she seemed
Yep,
like
I
she
see she had the glitter, the glitter
that
on her
was
high
her,
cheeks like
you
she
know?
had.
Yeah,
All that. She
yeah,
was already copying her.
yeah. And I'm just looking and I'm watching and I'm just like, man. But I also feel like you, Shamice, that Rican ain't gonna go that easy, that quick. You know, I do feel like it's gonna be a lot of tug of war going on. But Krishan have already won one thing. And see, that's what the devil do, Rican. The devil tipped us with certain things to see if they can get us to break, to see if they put enough pressure. Can they make this happen? Can they make that happen? So you got to be careful, and you got to understand that the day she got you to leave your daughter when you didn't want to was the day that she said, "Yeah, I got her." Okay, just know that, and we're gonna talk
Hey Lex.
further
I'm
about
sorry.
this. Go ahead.
Yeah, so Nola had wanted to know we could pull up the text messages from when she tried to set up Blueface.
Huh?
Can we do that? So Nola in the chat, she was asking if we could pull up the text messages when she tried to set up Blueface. Do we have it?
I think that we can go get it from academics. But so look,
Okay.
y'all, real quick, what we're gonna do is we're gonna do this one right here that's on the screen, and then we're gonna bounce over here real quick, um, so that she can talk about it, and then from there, while we watching this one, I'll go see if I can pull up those messages. But see, the thing about it is, this is a different time though. This time that she is talking about is no text messages to it. The text message time is when she was in the Blue Girls Club. This is
Right.
after that. This is when she stole the money and took the car. And it's important that y'all see this other video. So let's finish this one real quick. It's about maybe a minute, 30 seconds or something. And then we're gonna go to the interview where she explains this. It's a little short or a little reel where she explains it, and then we'll go from there. But I will most definitely make sure that we see those receipts of the text
Oh
message
yeah, drive your point
for
home. I'm
sure.
with you, sis. I'm with you.
Yeah, yeah. No,
I
I
was
know
just
you with
reading the
me, but don't
chat.
let me.
Yeah.
But don't let me forget. Just don't let me forget.
Okay.
I need you to keep doing that to keep me on
Okay.
track.
Yeah, but no, you wouldn't been still sitting there. By the grace of God, you would have been all like, oh, I got him. But me, I knew that's what you was going through in your head. Like, I was like, all right, it's a perfect opportunity to just take the charges because who the fuck will help her? So
nobody was gonna help my ass. That's why I was
plus,
like,
honestly, I really wanted a break from the world, bro. I did not want to.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
I didn't really want you to, but like,
remember I kept saying, I got it, I'm gonna take the charges, okay?
Yeah,
I'm gonna go to jail.
And I
want to
didn't
go
really
to
want
jail.
you to, but like when we was like talking about it, I'm like, you know what? You was right, for real. Yeah, you was right. And
you came out the
same day. Right. Wow.
That's only because Blue dropped the charges for the car, so they ain't had no reason to keep me.
The rule is, right? What are you talking about? You wasn't saying, and that's cap. And two, like first, you can't lie on the interview. Two, you can't mention other people's names. Three, Brian, what the fuck?
You're right. I caught myself. Charge me.
And I just really have a problem with this. I really have a problem with this. This is giving, she's training her. This is giving that this girl is submissive enough to follow Krishan orders. And Rican, I'm trying to tell you that the only thing different in this picture and the picture that we saw over there with Angela Yee is makeup. You might feel like she don't feel that way about you, but she does. Just like she asked, oh girl, oh yeah, she want to be a million on Baddies. She said that her friend wanted to be one of her minions on Baddies.
Mm-hmm.
And the only reason why that became an issue is because it slipped out. That's what she really thinks. So guess what? You might think she's looking for a friend, but what she's looking for is some new minions. And that was her slipping and saying the truth. She don't want friends. She wants minions. Why do you think DJ Sky High Baby is always around? Because Sky is one of the #1 minions for Krishan.
Yeah.
And I could think of a couple reasons why, but I'm a girl's girl, so I'm not gonna, do that. I'm not gonna be petty and do that. But Sky, just watch yourself, because I promise you, like you be with the dark stuff. You be with that dark stuff that she be doing. And I'm really holding my mouth right now, Shamice, because I ain't gonna say that.
She's a character though. I get where you're going, but yeah,
Most
we ain't got to
definitely.
drag her too much on here. But she's
Yeah,
definitely a
because some
character.
things she deserved. Some things she deserved. Because you know what? I'm gonna stop. Let's get on to the other video. Let's get on to this.
All right. I'm gonna say shit. We're gonna back up from the situation. Let's switch the subject, because that was all right.
I told you.
He's dumb.
No, I'm gonna be a buck. The tags. Okay, explain the tags. All right, you could do that at least. Explain the tags, because that's not really why. And I don't even think his name. See, we can't even do that. See, that's the enemy. That's the
I'm like, we can't. Like
shout out your fans for it. Shout out your fans.
Shout out to my fans.
We can't.
They was on
we
it.
Can't. You can't.
I just think that's like shit, like weird shit. People do everything like, what the fuck?
Yeah, pretty much. I feel like, see, that's still too much to say. Damn. All right, back up.
That's what I said.
All right, we can talk about the tags though. No, we can't. Can we? Yo, don't fucking. I'm put my shit on me real quick.
No, because that's a part of the story. That's it. Not no.
I don't wait. Come back.
I'm over that. All right, so let's listen to her describing this, and then we on to the next proceed.
So Blueface signed you, but how soon did y'all like start liking each other or fucking around? Like, was it pretty soon or?
Love you, girl. All right.
Or is that how the show works? Because is it like y'all fucking around throughout the show, or?
Nah, it's crazy. At the end of the show, that's when I fucked him. Like the end of the show, like I got signed. He already made his mind like, hey, you about to be my artist, boo, boo, boo. But like, I think something transpired when I was drunk, and then we like, yeah, something happened, woo, woo. But like, it wasn't like too concrete. So it was more like, you know how a nigga is. Shit just be in the air, just be in the air. Me, I'm like, fuck it, I don't know what's in the air, but I'm in the air with it. Like,
wow.
So When did you fall in love with Blueface, man? When did you start going crazy? You know, the Krishan we know today. When did that come about?
I need my glasses.
I'm not really good with my words. So if I'm trying to communicate something and somebody not getting it, I tweak. So my tweak be like, all right, I'm gonna like take a couple shots and then do what I really want to do. So say, all right, he ignore my phone, he ain't fucking me right now. All right, I'm gonna pull up, break in his house, say I love you on the wall so he don't get you mad, and steal his car and go do what I gotta do.
So that was the first situation when you broke in his house.
Yeah. Wait, like I'm trying to.
Okay, is this
I'm
it?
and wait, so did you break in his house because he didn't let you in? Because he's not answering your phone? Does he have another girl inside, or?
Nah, I feel like he was on some regular shit with his homies. He at the other crib. My senses telling me where he at. I know where he at. He don't even gotta text me for real. He not texting me. He was texting me at first. So it's like, all right, cool. When he stopped texting me, I'm like, this thing got me fucked up. Like, what? I'm about to pull up. What's up with you? And then I pulled up. He laid out, stretched out, faded, but like by himself in the bed, but like butt ass naked. So I'm like, oh yeah, he got some cootie. So then my mother called, like, Sean, whatever. So like I'm drunk, thinking in the moment, not thinking about shit for real. And I see his keys, I see the money. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm about to just dip for real, go to Baltimore. Like I really didn't put no 2 to 2 together. I'm just like, fuck it, like it is what it is. So it wasn't like.
So you took his car and drove all the way to the East Coast.
Oh, I tried.
And see, that is the situation that was just described, okay? I'm gonna go ahead and let y'all hear this part while I'm looking for something else. I really need my glasses and I need to turn these lights on because the sun about to be going down. But I'm looking for a certain receipt, y'all. This video is 4 minutes, so it'll give me 4 minutes to try to find something real quick. Y'all hold up.
Okay.
Yeah. Now we don't got to get too deep into it because I know it's all over the news and investigations and shit like that. But it was a viral clip, you know, you and Blueface on Hollywood Boulevard, and y'all were going at it. You know, talk about that if you can. You know, a lot of people were concerned and different things like that. You know.
So we at the bowling alley. It's this one nigga, I take his balls. So first of all, it's this lane that's right next to us. They keep tripping about the balls and shit. Like they make everything a big deal. So I took a nigga ball and they like, oh, that's my ball. So I get to talking to him. But Blue don't like how I'm like invested in this conversation. He fake like, bitch, you tripping on every bitch that walk up. So what's up? So then when he get to like my attention, like, but like, yeah, you giving that nigga too much time and like, what's up with you? Why you been weird? I'm like, babe, why are you doing that? So he bucking and shit, talking and shit in front of everybody. So I get up in his face and like, boy, who you talking to? I grab him up. He don't like being grabbed up. But I'm the type to be like, yo, talk to me. Like, stop. I hate being dismissed. I hate feeling like, oh, I gotta let you be who you want to be because you mad. I'm mad with you. What's up? So I'm one of those
I got
provokers. Like, I'm aggressive. Like I'm very aggressive. Like I don't mean to be, but it is what it is. So he like try to dismiss me and like woo woo. I'm like, bro, we're going home together. Where the fuck are you going? He like, stop grabbing me. Why? But I'm faded too. Like I'm off the Henny. Like you know how what Henny do to you. Like you on one. So
hold up.
He walking away and I grab him.
All right, y'all, listen, y'all. We're gonna show this video. And then it's another video that's 11 minutes that I really want to show on here. So I'm going to show that video next. I'm just going through all the old receipts. I was going to show that receipt about Junior and alcohol fetal syndrome. If I find it, I will show it if y'all want me to. But after I show this next video, I want us to kind of come back in, rein back in, and I think I'm going to show y'all a video that was in my email before we start this conversation because we showing videos and we clocking things, but I want us to also come back up to date to where we are now. And the latest things, yeah, and I think I want to talk about the guy, the boyfriend or whatever. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, the new guy.
Yeah, the new guy. Cause
Okay.
we happy that she with this guy, but at the same time, y'all know this ain't gonna last long. I mean, so I don't want her going back to Blueface trying to knock on his door or anything like that. I want her to be getting ready to go to jail. Okay? I want her to be getting ready to go to jail with Quail because that's where they belong. They don't belong nowhere else but the chain gang. Yup. So we might
Period.
go over there. We might go over there and see what he doing, Shamice. We need to see what the convict is
Yeah,
doing.
let's
We need
see
to
how
keep
he doing.
we need to keep eyes on our we need to keep eyes on our persons of interest, girl. On our
Right.
suspects. Yeah, we're gonna check on you next, what it Quail.
Try to grab me up my chain break. As soon as my chain break, oh yeah, I swing. I don't even think that's my nigga no more. I'm just swinging because like
He was never your you hate him.
we already started this shit. Let's finish it. What's up? I'm not scared of nothing. Something wrong with me when I get off the henny. So that's what happened. And I love him to death because he didn't have to take me home with him. So because I got my own little spot in Hollywood, but I've never been there since I've been with him. So
I
we
wonder
in
if
the
that was
car,
the
he's driving
trafficking
fast as shit
building.
at home, and then he realized like, okay, this is too
All
toxic.
right, I'm gonna
Bitch,
be
you need to
quiet.
leave. Let me pay you 100,000. Bitch, you know it's no cost to love. Stop playing with me. Let's talk about it. So he's trying to defend himself. So he explained what happened.
Did y'all hear that? Did y'all hear that? Blueface was so desperate to get out of this. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here, y'all. Y'all know that video we watched where Krishan was chasing him down and some random dude riding back in Hollywood recorded that video? Thank God. You know that video? After that, do you know when they went home, Blueface offered her $100,000 to get out of his life?
Really?
She wasn't pregnant by him. It wasn't none of that. He wanted to help her. And when he started feeling like this is too much, I can't help her, but I don't want to just send her back to Baltimore with nothing. I'm gonna give her $100,000 to get out of my life. You know why she didn't take it? Because she wanted more than 100,000. She wanted more than that. And so she stuck around because the licks kept getting bigger. It went from the first lick she tried to hit when she was in Blue Girls Club. She didn't have that much access to him though, because his real house was a different house that she had never been to. She didn't have real access to him. But the longer she was around him, the more access she got, the more money she was exposed to, the more money she would be able to take. You understand? This girl is a piece of work. But the reason why I get a problem with people only wanting to say Blueface, 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 Blueface is because I know, Shamice know, Queen Tay know, Jamie know, Real Baby Hairs know, okay? Gigi know, TBT know. We all know that in his mind, he wanted to help her. In his mind, he wanted to do something good. He didn't factor in his ego issues because a lot of times as people, we don't see what's going on with us. A lot of times people are not very self-aware. I personally try to stay self-aware. I try to be self-aware without being too hard on myself. But sometimes I still need Shamice to tell me something or Queen Tay to tell me something that I might have already knew but forgot. That's why we here. We wasn't made to be alone. We was made to be together. We was made to be family with each other.
Right,
We was
like,
made to,
right.
yeah, we was made to be fruitful and multiply. So we need each other. That's why I thank God for y'all. I thank God for Shamice and Tay because it might be something that I need to hear that I need you to tell me that I never heard. or tell me to remind me of something. And I'm gonna do the same thing with y'all with love. But let's continue. I just want y'all to see though, that boy wanted that girl out of his life so bad he was willing to give her 100K. No baby, no none of that. Just for you to go.
Happened like he went through my and then he go through my phone. Like he really was mad at what happened at the bowling alley. He didn't go through my phone before we went to the bowling alley. He went through my phone when we
Well,
got to
what
the house
happened
and I
at the
passed
bowling
out.
alley?
I thought he left me at the crib. So when I passed out, he didn't leave.
I sent you a message.
He got my phone out of nowhere. He in my phone. So I'm like, shit. I didn't know shit. Like he wake me up like, so bitch, when I bailed you out, you was talking to the guard like, I'm looking at this nigga like, oh, I love you, but I didn't even know it was that serious about this. Like for you to be going through my damn phone, maybe. Like if you doing you, I don't even, my phone, I have the same password. He know my password, so it's like nobody hiding shit. Everything is very transparent, very on the scene. But I didn't know like he really cared. Like he showed his true colors, like by going through my phone, spazzing, exposed me, all types of shit on social media. But I was like, oh, I like this.
Exposing
He
you?
really care. Okay, daddy, you ain't. But he kept saying leave. But you know that. And but you know you don't want me to leave, so stop catting to the world like you telling me to leave. Like nigga, if I really leave, you know I'm not leaving. Like you're gonna text me like when you're over. He get over shit. He's very a forgiving person, so if he get mad, he not mad for long. It's like it's so weird. Like I love that about him.
Listen, and when I heard this, see y'all, I wanted to watch this whole interview with y'all. I did, but something always came up. If you've been here and you've been watching, you'll notice that I done been trying to play this interview, and I wanted y'all to sit down and watch the whole thing. But maybe shorts are better than I thought. Maybe shorts are a better thing than I thought because we got so much to get into that I don't know if we got the time to sit and watch whole interviews. However, we are going to watch the whole skin bone interview. We are. Matter of fact, if it wasn't this late, I probably would go ahead and do it tonight. But we're going to do that tomorrow. We'll start early tomorrow like we did today. But she found out that thing about him that I hate that people find out about me. I'm not going to say hate, but that I don't like that people know about me. And it's the same thing. I don't hold grudges long. I don't hold grudges at all, but I don't stay mad long. I get over things pretty quickly. And you know, people who don't mean you no good, for them to find that out is so abusive.
Facts. That is
It's
so
so abusive
true.
because they know
So true.
that I'm gonna get over.
Yes.
And so that's why they did what they did to me, y'all. Because they knew that I wasn't gonna be mad long and that I would suck it up and take it as another fucking loss. And that's why you can't have nothing. When you got a heart like that, you know, a heart like mine or a heart like Blueface, you really got to watch who you bringing in your world, and you got to ask God to bring people to you because you can't trust yourself to not see what's really going on. You unless you got a friend like Shamice Tay and becoming family. Because just recently, Shamice had to remind me about something like, don't get lost in the sauce now. Nah, stay focused because you know what's gonna happen, and I need that. I need
Right.
it. And I feel love when
Mm-hmm.
you know I felt that, and I'm grateful for y'all so much for that. We almost at the end of this video, but don't y'all think it sucks that she literally laughing in Blueface's face because she's playing him, still in his car, fighting him, and you know what she got to say at the end? He gonna get over it. He don't be mad long. She's running circles around this nigga playing.
Yes, yes.
And his mama see it. And his mama
Mm-hmm.
got to watch this. And she know what she heard Krishan saying over the phone, talking about what she was going to do. So Carlissa said Krishan did everything that she planned on doing from the beginning. And we know that's true because we saw her sitting on the carpet in that red shirt, telling us she going to take the money, take her son, and dance. Dance. Remember?
She already had that established in her head.
Yes, and so for her to know
That's
he get over
crazy.
things easy, that's so abusive because I know what she's doing because it's happened to me. I don't like people who take advantage of that part. Don't take advantage of the part that I get over things very quickly. Don't take advantage of that. But everybody ain't good people, so that's why we gotta protect ourselves and ask God to order our steps because I can't handle it, Lord. I can't handle this world by myself. I need you. I need you because I don't want to be a type of person that does hold grudges. I feel like it's so much energy and stress that goes into staying mad. It really is. Once I cry about it, I want to be done with it. And that's not necessarily always a good thing because sometimes you got to deal with more things in order for you to get justice for what happened or for what people are doing to you. You got to go through the hard part sometimes, you know? I received that.
Mm-hmm.
But all right, y'all. So we're gonna listen to the last few minutes of this and then we gotta get to that other video I want to show y'all. Let me see.
Okay.
Okay.
He's very freaking.
So
I'm
who
gonna
was
run it back.
recording the fight on
Let her say it one more time.
He not mad for long. It's like it's so weird. Like I love that about him. He's very freaking.
So who was recording the fight on the street? Did
I
you
don't
know
know,
that
some
person?
random ass fan.
Yeah, that shit went everywhere, man.
Why did she say it like that? Hold up. Dang, I
You seem
missed
like
that. We're gonna go back to that. But let's go to this. I looked at the way she looked when she said that something about that wasn't right. But we're gonna watch this 11 minutes and then we're gonna go check on Quill after that before we wrap it up for the night.
Tell me something that somebody don't know about you.
I know how to.
So these so-called Christian women, because most of them claiming Christianity.
I'm really in a spiritual world where I love God. That's my strength. If my end's not met, I call on God. I get on my knees and pray. We're supposed to pray.
Dear Heavenly Father, Lord, I just want to say thank you for waking us up this morning, starting us on our way. In Jesus' name I do pray. Amen.
Amen.
I'm looking for a good church man to be with me and start a family and whoop-de-whoop-de-woo.
I'm a believer, a manifester. And how you put your mind, that's where you're going to be at.
You don't care if you guys reconcile?
No. Better out there. You know that?
Better what, people?
Better. A bigger bag. Better. You can't just think small.
So
that's her being
women
herself.
are living fables.
Maybe when I get in a real relationship, I'm gonna take that relationship serious. And then I know we had this little toxic thing we got. Baby, it's gone. I'm taking, but I ain't taking.
You live a fable.
What kind of upstanding, high-value man would want to get in a relationship with you, having all that extra baggage, extra kids that's not his, as well as supporting the reality nightmare that you call your life?
You told me you might be pregnant.
I'm fertile. I just had a baby.
I know, but y'all just
And he nutted.
He what?
Yeah, it's talking about this is my crib. I'm like,
and you guys didn't use a condom?
No.
And you say he nutted in you?
Damn. That why you got me?
Because you said it.
Cause you asking.
Krishan Rock contradicts herself multiple times, saying she's not in love with Blueface, but her actions show otherwise, as she thoroughly enjoys the Boston cream pie, digging in them guts. And
Kyle look miserable.
And you want people to take you seriously after they nut. That's the problem. They like you or whatever. As soon as we nut, the reality of who you are is in the forefront of our mind. That's why we get the away from you. Just stay for 10 minutes. Damn. We be like, shit. In front of my mind, the wretched person you are is all right there. You a fable pusher. This ain't to diss you, sisters. This is to try to give you some type of understanding. I hope you believe me. Soon as he orgasms, reality really kicks into that man's mind.
And so what if you're pregnant again?
Oh, he's just a sperm donor. I just want babies. I want 12 kids. I want to fill my big ass up. It got nothing to do with him, yo.
The reality of who you are and who he's around. That is why you get the reaction you get after he has his orgasm. Most men don't want to go to sleep with you. And if they do sleep with you, goddammit, they be in the bed turned the other way. As soon as you say something to them, they say, what?
Greetings, you polite savages, and welcome to another Tip Talk.
I mean, let's be perfectly real and honest about this. Blueface isn't exactly the most stellar candidate to be a father of the year or a man that you would want to be your husband, ladies. But then again, it seems like Blueface is the prototype that most of you ladies gravitate towards. But then watch how this lady flip-flopping, unable to make a firm decision, letting her emotions cloud her judgment, and carry her where the wind blows.
If you do get pregnant, you would keep the baby.
What you think?
So you're in love with this guy. This is why I
Blueface,
don't.
I had to find a new pay. I might put it in his face because he want to taste.
But all the prior statements show she is more than willing and able to take as much genetic material as possible from Blueface, getting the alpha seed, and then finding a beta, putting his time, his money, and his energy into taking care of her and her kids. Or at least that is what I'm inferring. Tell me if you guys agree or not in the comments below.
Oh yeah, I linked with Blue. I feel disgusted. I linked with him.
Really?
Yeah. He don't deserve that. He don't deserve me, my pussy, none of that. He don't deserve my presence, none of that.
You know, there used to be a saying that you can't put lipstick on a pig. It's just a pig. Now, I know this sounds harsh, and especially when you're talking about people of the opposite gender or the fairer sex, but just rock with me for a second and let me just break this down. One part of the Christian Rock interview that I find really, really interesting. So interesting that I could probably talk about this portion of the interview for hours. So Cam Newton asked her, what was your hidden talent? And she said, I got good Virginia. I got that bomb cat. No matter what, they got to come back. They could cream it at one time, and they got to come back and cream again.
I know how to get messy. When I creamed on you last night, that wasn't enough.
No, you're not talking about me. Oh, she's not talking about me yet.
Okay.
She knows how to please a man.
I know how to make them go crazy. All right, quick question. Do you like creamers or squirters?
Really?
Really? What are we doing? Ma'am, you just had 60,000 people live on your Instagram. If the only thing that you could think of that you have a special talent for after you've gotten 60,000 people on live, you couldn't even pop in your brain that, hey, people at least they want to listen to what I say for one reason or the other. No. I got bomb kitty cat because when the dude cream at me, he gonna come back. And when you look through the comments, not one person said, hey, that's all you got, sis.
Somebody should have said it.
24 years in life, that's all you've discovered about yourself?
Yep.
You have influence. You have the ability to make money. You have been lifted out of poverty. I'm going to assume that you tried to work hard. You have a child with an ex-rapper. And even with the most ratchet of behavior in and out of the legal system, you still have an opportunity to hold influence. And the only thing that you can muster in your brain was that you got bomb kitty cat.
Hey, most of these ladies think they got that bomb kitty cat, the key power that makes men go
I'm
weak
sorry.
and loosen up their
That was
wallets.
stupid.
But I'm going to say it. Most of you lazy ladies prefer the man to do all the work anyway. Now we're going to get the real reason why Christian Rock is not with Blueface anymore.
So, like, where did it go wrong?
He used to have a curfew.
You had to be at home at a certain time?
So I used to up curfew and then we just beefing. And you need to be at home at a certain time. And yeah, you can't talk to such and such. And yeah, you can't spend a night over there because what? I'm letting you do what you want to do. Just let me do what I want to do. And we just crash.
You part of my life, but if you like choreography, you part of the rotation, be happy with it.
Part of the harem, shut your trap.
No, because that's not even how it went. If y'all listening to what she's actually saying, if you listening, I told y'all, Krishan used to like to probably start arguments with Blueface so she can go party and do her drugs. Blueface never supported doing anything that started with a C and didn't end with onic. He might be okay with chronic, but the other C word that ends with an ain, he is not okay with that.
Or the popping of the pills.
Yes, he does not support nobody putting pills in their body or C word in their body. Or no other place. But Shamiz, people was thinking that Blueface and Krishan was on that. That's how crazy she was acting and making him look. And that boy would not do nothing like that, y'all. They family is serious about that. And I really love that about them. That Carlissa chose to be the opposite and not just be the same way her mama was. it's crazy, bro. It's just really crazy, bro. Because she would argue with him just so she can go get high. And she just admitted it. If you listen to a narc long enough, you'll realize a lot of times they're going to say they wasn't doing something, and you can bet your ass that they was. Whatever they say they not doing, they are doing. A lot of times, whatever the lie is, they'll end up telling on themselves because they'll say, I wasn't going over there across the street because I wanted to go to the store. Well, why the fuck all across the street? Nobody mentioned the store. But since you mentioned the store, that must be what you went to do because I didn't ask you about the store. I asked you about the school. Why you bringing up the store? That's how they are. So you can't doubt yourself when you're talking to them because then they'll run all over you in the conversation if you get a little bit close to the truth. That's why it's best for you to not say nothing. Just say okay and start watching the pattern. But if you buck every time, they're going to start coming at different angles and then they're going to try to gaslight you and make you feel crazy. And that is not a pleasant feeling. So if you're dealing with a narc, don't tell them that you know they're a narc and don't debate or argue with them until you are ready to leave. Otherwise, you're going to get gaslit and you're going to be miserable. You got to get yourself in a place where you are emotionally disconnected. Stop having intercourse with them and see how much you won't care. And the reason why is not just because, oh, they got good. No, it's not about how good it is. It's about the fact of the soul ties, about somebody plugging into you or you plugging into them and what that does energetically, spiritually, emotionally. There's a tie that you can't see. But the more you distance yourself emotionally, that's why I told y'all that sometimes we think God is punishing us when God is protecting us. Look at what all happened while Blueface was locked up. Do you know people will be trying to say that Blueface orchestrated that? And I ain't got nothing to worry about. Carlissa ain't got nothing to worry about. Blueface ain't got nothing to worry about because every call coming in and out of there was recorded. They know that boy ain't have nothing to do with what happened to Ronnie. But they trying to set it up to make it look that way. Quail don't know Blueface, never spoke to Blueface a day in his life. Why are you making videos about Blueface? Because Krishan told you to muddy the waters. To muddy the waters. That's why. Because she told you to. And then on top of that, y'all, I heard that he came and said that he heard a story about who really did it, and he know who really did it with Ronnie. Don't fall for that, y'all. The only reason why he's saying that is because he wants to muddy the waters so he can dilute all of the evidence that we saw and we found. But you can't dilute this evidence. This all straight, no chaser. You can't chop this up. You can't step on this, baby. You can't step on this. You hear me? You can't step on this. You might step on that bull crap that you selling at $50 for a half a baby. You can step on that, but you can't step on this. This that real right here. Yeah. Y'all know I'll take it there. I'll go all the way to the hood with it. I will. But all right, y'all. So let's hold on. Y'all, I'm just so happy that I can get in my receipts that I don't know how to act. I promise y'all. I got to show y'all some more videos that's in here. I got to. This was probably one of them. Beats on Papa Blue stage in the robbery. Let's talk about the robbery stage. Yes. Yes. Do y'all see it? Can y'all see it? Let me
Yeah, but it's no sound.
Okay.
You guys can't hear this washing machine, can you?
Nope.
Okay.
Showing everybody is just not smart. But the clout bug makes her forget about all these things and say, fuck it. That's why the police showed up.
I'm going to let it play
right?
one more
So,
time.
you know, at the end of the day, I'm anticipating going by there, changing the door and shit like that, because eventually
they're gonna come. And they're gonna come how they gonna come. I told her, you can't be on the run in 3-4 different states and going live, showing everybody where you at. Is just not smart. But the clout bug makes her forget about all these things and say, fuck it. That's why the police showed up.
He clocked her real good.
Well, at the end of the day, I'm anticipating going by there, changing the door and shit like that, because eventually they're gonna come. And they're gonna come how they gonna come.
Now let me tell y'all something.
I told her, you can't be on the run in 3-4 different states and going live.
Now check this out.
Y'all.
Oh, hold on, my bad. I'm trying to find the video.
I'm sitting here cleaning up my bedroom, changing my bedding on my bed. I'm just sitting here, just keeps and shaking my head as I'm cleaning up. It's like every time you go back to a video or anything, we see more and more and more. And then so it starts, oh, well, let me go back here and this and this and this. It's like, it's crazy.
It's never ending, girl.
Yeah. And what I wanted to tell people, I don't know how long everybody in the chat has always, watched Krishan and stuff like that. But one thing I was thinking about when you were saying how he couldn't get rid of her and all that, and in the WAC 100 with the police, she lied and said that was her house. She was living there. And then I was like, okay, let's remember too that, remember after the Blueface, the Blue Girls thing ended, remember, didn't he have a part 2 of that? Next season.
Oh yeah, he had about 2-3 seasons.
Yeah, and she kept coming back and tearing down equipment. Yeah, they couldn't get rid of her. They could not get rid of her under no circumstances. WAC gave up on it.
Fighting them girls. Yep. Don't make no damn sense. Now y'all, I got another one for y'all. I don't want y'all to forget this either.
They all like that. You know you can smoke and drink while you're pregnant. I know a lot of people.
Did y'all hear that? Did y'all hear that? Because I want to make sure y'all can hear it.
Yeah, I heard that. Play it back for the people in the back.
Let's get it. Y'all not playing back for the people in the back.
Yes.
Yes. Yes, my sister. Yes, girl. For the ones in the back, we're going to play it back.
They in here. They liking more and more of your content because it's a lot of them in here every day.
Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button now. Let's keep pushing it out. We got to push it out to the masses, girl. Because the Christianimals, the rock stars, the rock pipes, the credum-dums, the coca-stars, and all of the above, they need to see the truth.
They all like that. You know you can smoke and drink while you're pregnant. I know a lot of people don't do it, but they do it and they don't know that. I'm sorry, I keep still on that. Them comments, like, and get that pregnancy shit out of my shit. Stop calming me.
I'm gonna help you out, cause then we're gonna play the aftermath. That's why they got one at the top and one at the bottom, and then I'm gonna get y'all the raw video, because I know some people need to actually see her mouth moving. So I'm gonna go find y'all the raw video too. But she just said, you can smoke and drink while you're pregnant. Yeah, people don't know that. A lot of people don't do that. Like it's some new phenomenon that the world don't know about. I'll be damned. That's why we here. Because it was children watching her that we had no idea that this girl existed at the time of her saying this. But it was children watching this girl saying, you can smoke and drink while you're pregnant. Yeah, a lot of people don't know that, but whoa. That ain't nothing but the devil's work. That's like she went and had a meeting with the devil and made a deal with him that she was gonna say it just like this and do it just like this if he did this for her, huh? If he got her off for what she did to Geronimo, or Chastity's son, Chastity, you better not. Chastity, we coming for you because you was doing good. And now it seems like you want to flip-flop again and can start kissing Krishan's tail again. Yeah, I said tail. Because I feel like an old woman talking to you because you ought to know better. You sitting up here trying to go kiss that girl tail again after what she did to your son. You shouldn't want to talk to her no more. That girl came from LA and said, I want to see your son. And then what happened after the fact, Chastity? What are you telling yourself about that? Your son almost lost his life. What are you telling yourself to make it okay to be around Krishan, to kiss her behind, to do all of those things? What are you lying to yourself about? Yeah, we're going to talk about chastity tomorrow because we ain't got time tonight. But we coming for that topic tomorrow. We're going to talk about chastity flipping again. Stop being a flip-flapping flip-flopper. Stop. Stand on business, Chastity. Stand on business, man.
Just stop calling
In my eyes.
Y'all recognize that girl face? Because we recently seen that girl. Y'all know that, right? I'm about to get into it.
Oh, wow,
Yep.
Lex. Come
Yep.
on, man.
Yep. Come on.
Wow.
We recently seen Shawty. So we gonna get on her too. We recently just seen Shawty.
Wow.
When I saw her in that, I said, oh, I got to find that video.
Oh, wait.
Y'all wait until I find this. Wait till I show you the whole thing. Matter of fact, tomorrow, I'm going to show you y'all the whole thing. Sis, before we go live tomorrow, please do not let me forget this. We got to start tomorrow's video with the whole thing. Because the whole thing is something else. You understand? But we just recently seen Shawty. Put a 1 in the chat if y'all recognize her. Let me see if I can make this bigger. Put a 1 in the chat if y'all know who that is. Because Tay know who it is. I know who it is. Where Shamice at? Shamice know who it is. Do y'all know who that is?
Ro know who it is.
Ro know who it is, baby. Jamie know who it is. Yes, y'all. Yes. But she saying Yahweh, right? It's Yahweh with the girl that she was in the pool with. Mind you, she said Tasiki did this stuff to her now. Wait till I show y'all this full video tomorrow. Y'all just wait. Let's go.
They all like that. You know you can smoke and drink while you're pregnant. I know a lot of people don't do it, but they do it and they don't know that. I'm sorry, I keep saying
still on that.
Them comments, like, and get that pregnancy shit out of my shit. Just stop calming me. Just stop calming.
In my eyes.
Now,
they all like that. You know you can smoke and drink while you're pregnant. I know a lot of people don't do it, but they do it and they don't know that. I'm sorry, I keep saying
still on that.
Them comments, like, and get that pregnancy shit out of my shit. Just stop calming me. Just stop calming.
In my eyes.
They all like that. You know you can smoke and drink while you're pregnant. I know a lot of people don't do it, but they do it and they don't know that. I'm sorry, I keep saying them comments, like, and get that pregnancy shit out of my shit. Just stop calming me. Just stop calming.
In my eyes.
They all like that. You know you can smoke and drink while you're pregnant. I know a lot of people don't do it, but they do it and they don't know that. I'm sorry, I keep saying them comments, like, and get that pregnancy shit out of my shit. Just stop calming me. Just stop calming.
In my eyes.
They all like that. You know you can smoke and drink while you're pregnant. I know a lot of people don't do it, but they do it and they don't know that. I'm sorry, I keep saying them comments, like, and get that pregnancy shit out of my shit. Just stop calming.
All right, y'all. So, y'all remember that, right?
Mm-hmm.
That? Now, before we get out of here, it's a couple more things I want to show Tay.
That's a real throwback. I forgot all about that.
Yep, you remember that one. Man, I'm so glad that I'm able to get back over here because this was where I had a lot of the receipts at. And it really was, I was so mad that I couldn't come back over here. So Like, I am really happy right now, y'all, because there's so many things that I don't want to forget, and they was all archived pretty much over here. But let me see, where is it? I know it's about the show because I remember you know how you can remember the order of certain things? I remember it. There
Yeah.
it go. There it
We
go.
still
It's
gonna check up on the criminal, right? The
is this
suspect
the
before we go.
huh?
I said we still gonna check on the suspect before we leave.
Oh yeah, we're gonna go check on Quell right now after
You
this.
can smoke and drink.
Can y'all see this?
Did you hear that? Hold on, let me play it again.
Yeah, we can see and hear it.
They all like that. You know you can smoke and drink while you're pregnant. I know a lot of people don't do it. They do it and they don't know that. I'm sorry, I keep saying the comments like and get that pregnancy shit out of my shit. Stop calming me. Stop calming me. Stop calming me. And then 3.
Dead the pregnancy.
Yeah,
Dead it. Just dead it. For real, dead the pregnancy.
Did you hear that?
That is crazy.
Like, can you dead it?
She said dead the pregnancy. This is who y'all dealing with. This girl said dead the pregnancy. And I can't even say that word on here, y'all. But that's what she just said. They thought it was funny. They thought it was funny. Right? Rest in peace, Ronnie. They thought it was a joke. The girl, when I say this girl don't have no regard for human life, I ain't saying it for my health. I'm not saying it for my health. When I say that Krishan, Eugenia, Malone, okay, has zero regard for human life, I mean that with everything in me. And it's disgusting. It's disgusting, and I'm not finna sit up here and play this game and make it seem like, oh, she changed or oh, she a good person or any of that. All right, let's see. We finna find one that I feel like we'll be able to get some insight. Quell is outside. Quell is live. I know that he said some things about me that was messed up. So let's see if I can find that one. Oh yeah, this is him trying to muddy the waters when he said Ronnie such and such. My proof. Oh yeah, this is when we proved. Oh wow. So he got off the internet for what, a week? And then came back. This all was 2 weeks ago,
Daily.
13 days ago. Okay, yeah. Because 13 days, 12 days, 12 days, 8. So he was off for 3 days and then 7. And then he hasn't been on there for a week. I hope he in jail. Marquez Jones in jail. Y'all, who in Baltimore? I need y'all, whoever in Baltimore, do y'all got a jail report? Do y'all get any of that? I hope he in jail. Yes, I know you probably like, why? Oh, you supposed to be real. Oh, I thought you was gangster. You unalived somebody for no reason for $5,000, and this was a man who wanted to be his child, like his child who needs more love than ever right now.
And sis, I seen something today too.
Honestly, jail ain't enough.
Yeah, that Krishan, it's a warrant out for her, but it's not for violation. It's for, I guess they want to talk to her in reference to something. So I'm not for sure what it is, but yeah,
I hope so.
it's not a violation.
I hope so. Now, okay, these videos are only a few minutes, so I'm gonna try to maybe do 3. Okay, so we're
Mhm.
gonna do right. Okay, so I'm gonna start with my proof because that was 2 weeks ago, around the time that we were clocking him hard. So we're gonna start here. But I do want to remind y'all, when we showed the last my proof, that fool recorded himself going to Ronnie and leaving from around Ronnie. And the reason why he thinks that he's not gonna get caught is because he had on 2 layers of clothes, y'all. and he took a layer off when he unalived Ronnie. But we caught it on camera because he's a dummy. You know, a dummy.
I just posted what I was doing 7:30 February the 3rd on my Instagram. It's my last Insta story on my Instagram right now. I got 24 hours for that motherfucker to disappear. That's my only time proving to anybody. You don't catch it, fuck you.
Now check this out. An innocent man, a man who didn't do that would not even have did that, y'all. And what I wanted him to do is to tell us where he was so that the police will have something to go on because they will see his story changing. I watch a lot of investigations. I watch a lot of that stuff. And y'all, we're going to be watching some of that stuff together. Once we get justice for Ronnie and everything like that, it's a lot of videos that I want to watch with y'all as a family, right? We're going to have a watch party with Zeus coming up soon, too. But one thing I realized when the police are interrogating somebody or when they got to get, because you can't just go lock anybody up for the M word without having certain proof, because they got to get indicted by a grand jury. So you got to give them something to go on. And one thing I learned is they want to get where were you that night, because if that changes in any way, then that is a probable cause. That's called probable cause. That means you got a leg to stand on because they lied. So especially if they lied 2 or 3 different times. So now that he publicly told us where he was, do you think he gonna say the same thing to the police? No. Then they're gonna confront him with it and ask him, what about this video? Why did you say you was here? Why were you wearing this day? But in the same video that you were talking about something going down tonight, you had on 2 layers of clothes, dummy, and we could see the ski mask thing up under your yellow hoodie and your gray hat. You thought if you put on 2, 3 layers of clothes that we wasn't gonna catch it. And guess what? You caught yourself up because I wouldn't have caught that.
Okay, excuse me, not to cut you off, excuse me. Army 25, if Lex isn't moving fast enough for you on the videos, you can check yourself out the chat. You don't have to be on this channel. Thank you.
Like I was saying, thank you, sis. Like I was saying, we wouldn't even caught that. I wouldn't have caught that if he wouldn't have showed it his damn self. But because he showed it himself, guess what? I saw that and I was like, wow, you mean to tell me that you thought that you was going to be so slick that you could put on 2, 3 layers of clothes, jump out and do what you did to Ronnie and go back home? I could see it in his eyes, Tay. I saw it in his eyes after he got back from what he did, Tay. Now, for becoming family, I'm going to go ahead and play the video for the family and only for the family.
Straight up.
Looks like the video only lasted 1 minute. That looks like the video was only 1 minute.
I just posted what I was doing 7:30 February the 3rd on my Instagram. It's my last Insta story
Looks like
on my Instagram.
it looks like to me that the first time I actually watched the whole video before I paused it, because the video was actually 1 minute. Smart ass.
Would you be able to move our pictures out the way so we can see the video a little bit better?
Only time proving to anybody. You don't care.
Hold on, let me redo the thing. Y'all rather be like this?
Yeah, I just want to
Maybe I
see the
can
full
take this
video, please. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah. Tay, where you went? Tay finna come in that chat and regulate. I already know. I already know. She said, let me get down from here. She finna come regulate in that chat. Y'all better don't play with my sister Tay. Where the other moderators at? Tay and Shamice need y'all help. Because they doing it all. They coming on the panel and in the chat. Do we need new moderators? Like, not new moderators like getting rid of the old ones. I mean, do we need to add to them? Do we need to add to the existing ones? All right. We got a couple more videos to go, so I'm gonna let Tay regulate in the chat because I know that's what she's doing. And I'm gonna keep playing these videos because we need to see where this brother's been. So boom, that one, which was the BS on where he was, my proof, and then DDX Quill is tweaking out. Okay, Krishan Rock hater. Dang, Shamise, I can barely hear this.
For real.
It is playing low.
It is.
And these crazy puppies acting crazy. I said, ain't nobody talking about how Ronnie died over $30. But they want to keep running with the funny internet shit. Died over $30. Nigga told him he wasn't playing, and he thought nigga was playing. And then he came back.
Now, this right here, y'all, is him saying that Ronnie was unalive for $30, and the dude told him he wasn't playing, and the dude thought he was playing, so he came over there. So now what he's doing is making himself a witness to another crime that never happened. But what that's going to do is help the police. Because now when the police speak to him, they're going to say, oh, well, if that's the story, who'd you hear it from? Who said it? Where they at? Because we about to pull them up. Oh, they don't exist. Clank, clank. So I love the incrimination that he is doing because justice is right. Y'all, justice is right, y'all. Justice
That wasn't
is
very
right.
smart on his end to do that.
At all, sis. At all, girl. At all. Lil Ronnie and his kids, a 5-year-old. Really? What? What? All right, so I really don't want to do a 50-minute one because we can't be here that long. But I will do the. Let's go to the last one he made. No, that one is Watching Pups. That Quill is live. Quill is outside. Quill is live. Now what?
I best keep on listening.
Oh, wait a minute. I know what I want to do. I know what I want to do. I'm tripping. I'm tripping, Shamise. Because we're not gonna be able to watch this whole thing. But we can start watching it tonight and then we can finish it tomorrow. Because I want to react to the video that we did with Quill. I'm tripping. That's what I've been wanting to do. Okay, this is the one that was before that, so this is that night. Is it?
Hey y'all, hey.
Nah, this ain't it. Control. See, that's the thing. We love. That's not it. I'm trying to find the one where. Is that it? I'm trying to find the video that I did that night, sis. You know what I'm talking about?
Which one you talking about?
Hold on. I'm talking about the one that I did that night. Okay, it's this one. This
Oh, the
got to be
last
the one.
interview.
Because that was the one I was in the car, so this got to be the one. That shit don't even got no oomph in it no more, nigga. You don't mean that. You regret that shit. Why is it so low? You know I'm speaking facts, bro. In the inside, you regret it. You wish you wouldn't have did it now. And that's okay. Because you shouldn't have did it. That's the truth. What you feeling is called conviction. It's conviction in your spirit for what you did because it was dead ass wrong. Ronnie ain't we gonna go ahead and get Phil in here.
I'm like that and get on here and say
sleep. Y'all, we gonna react to this video tomorrow, y'all. Hey, sister. I don't even want to get into it because drop it right now. Hold on. When I get into it, I ain't gonna want to stop. Y'all, we're gonna go ahead and wrap the video up for today, y'all. We've been in here for over 3 hours. I love y'all. I enjoyed it. I really did. I know that I ain't even really promote the Cash App like that. I don't think we got none today. Let me check, make sure though. And anybody who do want to send them though, I gotta remember to go ahead and pay that YouTube. That's only 13. I paid the StreamYard one already, but the YouTube one only $13. So I just need to remember to pay it. But let me see if we got anything today, baby. Let me see if we got anything today, baby. Oh, we got something today. Oh, thank you so much. Let me make sure it don't say anonymous. Well, please check your email. Okay, I'm not going to say what the rest is because that's going to be a surprise. I am going to look into that. Thank you. And I'm going to say, Anissa, I love it. Thank you, Anissa. Thank you so much for donating, man. I really appreciate it. I think that was, oh no, that was yesterday. Thank you, Anissa, for donating yesterday. I really appreciate it. Anybody who wants to donate, feel free to do so. The Cash App is on the screen, okay? And it's also scrolling at the bottom, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up and get up out of here. We can enjoy the rest of our night. But y'all, on the itinerary tomorrow, do not let me forget. It's 2 things. We're gonna be doing this, reacting to this video with Quell. And Shamice, what was the other thing that we gotta do tomorrow? It was another video that I said we gotta look at tomorrow. Is this one?
Was it about the friend, the one that was in the pool with her? You got an update on her?
The one that was in the pool with her.
Yeah. When she said you could drink and smoke while you're pregnant.
We're gonna watch that whole video. Thank you, my sister. Thank you.
Okay.
Y'all don't let me forget that. The drink and smoke friend who we recently seen, we're gonna pull that too. And we're gonna react to this video. That's what we're gonna be doing tomorrow. Hold on. Hey Tay. Yep. Yep. Bet. Okay. Yes. And we gonna thank you. I love you. All right. Oh, thank you, sis. Love you too. Talk to you tomorrow. Good night. All right, Shamice, I want to say thank you so much. Thank you for being here, girl. You always supporting me, girl. Even when you got other stuff going on and other stuff that you're doing, girl, we be still on the phone kicking it. And I love y'all. I love you, Tay, Jamie, Ro, Marissa, man, Britt. Okay, our Noty Queen of the day was who was our Noty Queen of the day, y'all? It was it Neek? It wasn't Neek. It was
It was neat.
it was Neek.
Yeah,
Neek
Neat
so
so
bitch.
Vish.
Yes. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being the Noty Queen of the day. Shout out to the notification gang, man. I thank y'all so much. But I can't leave here without saying shout out to the replay gang, man. Replay gang, I know y'all see this. Hit the like button, replay gang. Hit the like button right now, replay gang. Let us know y'all here too. Y'all support too. Y'all come through too. Y'all can donate to replay gang. If you choose to donate in replay gang, you still will get that personal thank you for me on the next video or at the end of the next video. So thank y'all so much. I love y'all. I ain't gonna hold y'all no more, man. We had a great video today. I enjoyed it. Y'all have a good night. We only
All
getting
right.
better, y'all. Shamice,
All right, you
I love
too.
you, girl.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right, see
Later.
you tomorrow.
See you
All right.
tomorrow. Go on.